Dang, what's up with it, man? I had to get on this shit early, you know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody in the chat already, man. I'm gonna let a few people get up in here. Y'all know how it go. If you don't know what we talking about, so go ahead and check out that title. It is what it is. What's up with it? Marvin, Drea, Sky. What it look like? What's going down? What's going down, man? Already, Stepper. I'm gonna let you get up here, man. We gonna take a look at it, but that's why I went ahead and did this because I did get a chance to find some stuff that I've been looking for that I've been telling y'all about that was going on with Zacktv before Kenneka Jenkins case, and a lot of people don't. They see that the thing is, what made it such a difference is a lot of people did not know Zacktv until the Kenneka Jenkins case. So you wouldn't have no idea what we was talking about. You know what I'm saying? I was following Zach on the more on the YouTube thing and the rapper stuff that he was doing. He branched off into the Kenneka Jenkins case because what he was doing was getting dangerous for him. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of little blogs out now. They're trying to link the. See, from my understanding, man, that Zach, his murder, from my understanding, his murder was already closed. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, from my understanding, we're gonna look into it some more. But I seen somebody shed some real light on the facts of what everybody talking about. I don't even know if the dudes they talking about was necessarily back arrested for the murder. They were just eventually some people that was, you know, questioned or locked up before. But we gonna look into it, man. Like I said, it's just funny how a lot of people go ahead and run with stuff so fast, and then you have to turn around and because at first I seen the first thing, and it was like the dude was in the interview. The dude was in the interview that got arrested. Four of them. It's one of them. No, now it's four of them. He was in the interview, and then I see people coming around saying, "Well, was this dude in the interview? Is this some new?" You know what I'm saying? Everybody's just changing it up real fast. That's why you ain't supposed to just run with some shit just as soon as you see a blog. Like, I ain't find no national headline news or nothing like that, man. So we gonna look into all that too. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting a few people get up in here, but for the most part, yeah, and that interview that I did with Kenneka Jenkins, homeboy, a lot of people been liking that. You know what I'm saying? Only a few trolls, but that's a whole nother. That's a whole nother topic. I see. I don't like doing stuff like this, but I do want to expose a troll because they's coming all up in my stuff, and they don't see. They don't, people don't understand is when you comment on people's stuff. If I click on your page, I can see every comment that you ever did relating to whatever case or on my page. So if you being a troll, like I had a troll coming there talking stuff, so I clicked on her stuff and I seen months ago where she's like, "Hey friend, I miss you. I'm glad I'm catching you live and all that and that." And I wasn't responding to her because I didn't really, I get a lot of messages and stuff. So now she's trolling. And I'm like, oh, so now she's coming on here trying to spin narratives. But I don't understand why people do that. Why is Kenneka Jenkins' case such a thing to troll about, man? Why is it? Well, I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to figure out what is the troll thing with the Kenneka Jenkins case. Like people really be playing both sides on the Kenneka Jenkins case. They, one minute they all, yeah, the good info. Then the next minute they pretend like they're somebody else and come in and throw narratives and they don't realize that that we know who they is the whole time. Like this person came in my comments talking real cash money. I click on her stuff. I ain't know she a fan. She fanned out. I'm talking about, man, I can't make this up. I would show it and expose this person, man. Like you real fanned out. And you just got mad, I guess, because I didn't show you attention or I didn't see your comment once or twice. But oh yeah, I'm talking about boss, I love you. I love your channel. I've been trying to catch up with you, friend, and how you been doing and all that. Come on, man, stop the cap, stop it. That's why I want to get on here, man. Let's stop the cap, man. Especially if y'all, if and I ain't talking about a lot of the people that's on my page that really rock with Kenneka and be looking for the facts. But I'm talking about the trollers that swear they J4K and all these people starting all this stuff. Like, at least keep it 100. If you're gonna do that, if you're gonna be supporting Kenneka, at least keep it 100 and stop the cap and trolling. At least for Kenneka, man. At least for her, because I know at the end of the day, her people, they probably don't even watch this stuff no more because a lot of the shit people be saying be hurtful, man. And then turn around and say they support JFK. Ain't no way you can look at this. Ain't no way you can support Kenneka if you talking down on her mother, man. That's just not how you do it. If Kenneka was here, she'd be sliding a lot of the females. You can't do that, bro. You cannot claim you J4K and throw her mom name in the dirt. I don't see how that work like that. You know what I'm saying? But how y'all feel about the interview though? How y'all feel about the interview that I did with her friend? And people, yeah, that Billy, man. Hey, Billy, on gang, bro. For the most part, you see, it was a whole bunch of love, but it was two trollers, and I know who they is. And I'm like, the whole time when me and you was interviewing, we was coming in a straight agreement. It wasn't no argument, nothing. I didn't say you was cap or none of that stuff. I was saying more like, dang, he got a lot of knowledge on some shit for real. But you can't do nothing about the trollers. They gonna troll. We love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it too. But sometimes I just be wanting to bring it to attention because I do want people to be real, to stay informed because I believe this case is plotted and derived around misinforming people for real. Like you got people that's really playing a part and just misinforming everybody and throwing by everybody in circles, and they doing it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? And if you really sit back and look at it, you know what I'm saying, you can tell. You know what I'm saying? You can tell that they, you know what I'm saying? You can tell that they doing this stuff on purpose, man. And laughing at people. They putting out narratives and laughing at bloggers that's covering the narrative. Like they sit back laughing, like, yeah, they fell for it. They gonna do the whole thing about it. I'm like, wow. But yeah, we gonna get into. Hey, I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link because really this, you know what I'm saying? I really just wanted to chop it up. I'm gonna also probably go live. What's up with it, Renee? You finally made it. I'm gonna also go live later on, probably too, on some other stuff. Try to get two lives in one day. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pin that link at the top, man. And for the most part, you know what I'm saying. I like to let people get their stuff off. You know what I'm saying, but sometimes I'm probably just gonna have to start just go ahead and putting people in timeout and everything because everybody just be, some they be trying to be tripping. Let me pin this link to the top of the chat, man, and then we gonna get this show on the road. You know what I'm saying?
If you're thinking about buying solar panels, don't. The U.S. government will literally buy them for you if you take 60 seconds to
What's
answer
up with
a
it?
few questions. Hi there.
G's Meezy, man. You straight, man? I don't want to have to kick y'all. I hope you ain't trouble. You good?
What they do?
What's up with it, man?
The U.S. government
You
has just
already
announced.
know.
Already, man. What's going down, man? Let me tell me something.
You already know, man. A whole bunch of shit going on, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just wilding right now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm out here in Jamaica, man, for the Sumfest. You know what I'm saying? Sumfest 2022. You feel me?
You out in Jamaica?
Yeah, my nigga. Hold on, man. What the fuck?
Hell yeah, man.
Yo, my nigga, I take airplanes like taxi, bro.
Yeah, man. That sound good, man. Say, I'm trying to plan a trip too, but that shit sound extra good, boy. That shit sound extra good.
You see that, dog?
Yeah. Man, that boy out there, man. Say, that boy out there, man. Hold up.
You see the ocean and the
That boy
trees
out
and
there.
everything, my G?
Damn.
You see that?
Yeah, I can see
Yeah,
the
man.
sun
Them the
shining
man
on your
loud
face, man.
music over there drinking rum and huh?
I see the sun shining on you, like, you know what I'm saying, for real, like you on the islands and shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. I'm checking in. You know what I'm saying, on my laptop. You feel me? So you know what I mean. I just said, yeah, man. You know what I'm saying, I want to check in with y'all. You feel me? Because you know what I'm saying. The other night, man, y'all were live for like 9 hours. You know what I'm saying? I was in the chat. You feel
Oh,
me?
you
But
was
I ain't really. You know what I'm saying. I was just there, just listening and shit. You feel me?
already, man. That's what's up, man. Yeah, I
Check
remember
it out,
you
dog. Look
came.
at the ocean view.
Yeah, you came on the live before, haven't you?
Huh?
You came on the live before, haven't you?
Yeah. Long
Yeah,
time ago.
yeah. I remember you. Yeah, I remember you, man. That's what's
Yeah,
up.
man. I think we was talking about Tupac or some shit like that. I don't know. I forgot.
Yeah. We was chopping it up, man. That's what's up, though. That's love, man. Shit, I know. What's it like out there, man? I always wanted to go to
That shit
Jamaica, man.
lovely, nigga. What the fuck you mean, nigga?
I ain't never
Bad
been,
bitches,
man.
rum, good weed, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? You just
Sheesh.
gotta have your money. You know what I'm saying? When you come out here.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
It's
Nah,
just
I'm gonna pull
active,
up.
nigga.
I'm
It's
gonna
lit,
pull up on
especially
you.
right now in the summer. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
I'm gonna hit Jamaica one time, man. I'm gonna let the guys get right and shit, man. It's lot of little shit going on, man, and niggas can't move the way they want to, but we gonna get it right, man. Start taking some trips for real. I know I need to hit Jamaica. I definitely need to hit Vegas too, but Jamaica gonna be one of the main things on the list.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
Niggas gotta travel. You feel me?
Where the girls at, man? I know they out there thick, man. I'm trying to try to see something.
All kind of
Yeah, the
badass bitches
camera. I'm
down
trying
here.
to see.
Yo,
I
right
know they
now,
out there somewhere.
We got that in Jamaica.
yeah, but
Yeah.
you might come down here and find you know what I'm saying, like American bitches down here. You feel me? Cause they
Yeah.
flying
I was,
in heavy for the summer.
yeah.
Yeah,
You ain't
man.
lying.
You
No,
feel
I'm
me?
already knowing. That's a fact. I'm already knowing.
So
Man.
it's just like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, right now they playing loud music outside and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? At the bar.
Oh
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Cause the bars be lit and niggas be drinking rum, my nigga, white rum. Red Navy rum and Campari with Pepsi, my nigga. You feel me? It's rum and Pepsi, my nigga. Yeah, dog.
Man,
That's how we do
man,
it, man.
you about to make me
Hennessy.
start drinking, man. It's too early. I can't. I've been
Niggas
good
drink
for
as
a
soon as
couple of
they get
days.
up in the morning down here, bro. As soon as you get up,
Yeah,
niggas start drinking.
I know. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I'm trying to slow down, man, on that party. I'm trying to slow down.
Hell
You got me
nah,
wanting
man.
to turn up right now.
Nah,
For
man,
real.
it's my time to turn up. You know what I'm saying? My grandson just turned 4. You know what I'm saying? On the 14th of July, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, right now, man, I'm trying to live my best life, man. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grandfather, dog.
All right, that's what's up, man.
You
For
feel
real.
me? So, you know, I'm just living my best life right now, traveling back and forth. You know what I'm saying? But I'm
Yeah.
regular down here in Jamaica, dog. Regular, nigga. This shit lit, my nigga. Yo, Sumfest 2022. Google that shit. That shit gonna be for a whole week, my nigga. From like the
Man, hey,
17th to the 23rd.
bro, we need to catch. I need to catch up with you one time, like when you out there at the event and shit. Then you join the live. You know what I'm saying? Let people get a little
Yeah, but
taste of the. You
but
know
it's
what I'm
the
saying?
timing. It's the
Mhm.
timing. You feel me?
Yeah,
If I'm out in an event with a large crowd, I'm not gonna be on
Yeah,
YouTube, you dig?
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I feel you. I feel you.
Cause it's gonna be too lit. It's gonna be too much people around this shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
You know what
you know, be
I mean?
thinking about this shit.
Yeah, I feel you, man.
Let me get a
Shit,
little
that's
preview.
what's up.
I get a little
I'm
preview.
loving it. I'm loving it. Shit, what you been so you ain't been hearing nothing about this little case we talking about with the Zach TV thing? You ain't ever heard nothing about it? The Zach TV shit? Man,
Huh?
that boy got a big stogie. What
Damn.
that boy got a big
Hold on,
one.
hold on, hold on.
Damn. Shit. That's
He
what's
probably
up.
don't, he probably don't even know who Zach TV is.
Oh yeah, probably. Ain't no telling. But hey, I'm gonna let you step. I'm gonna let so
Yo,
what you
yo,
was talking
yo.
about that you heard, Stepper?
Hold on, hold
Uh,
on, hold on.
I'm gonna let him go on and go. Let him go on and talk right quick.
Yeah, I think he was cutting out or he trying to get to a good
Oh,
spot or something.
well, what I was gonna say. I know a lot of people think Zach TV got killed over the Kenneka stuff, but that
Yeah.
ain't true. He was at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Oh yeah, and I got some good info for y'all, man. I found what I was looking for. I finally found it, man.
Daniels, it's a rapper. He done did a couple interviews, you know what I'm saying? He actually broke down what happened. He was just talking in code. And he got
Yeah.
a song where he tell what happened. AMG.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
No,
talking about?
no, yeah.
You know, he dead too though.
Dang, that boy, dang.
Yeah. AMG Fresh, he dead too.
Yeah, it's a lot of little because I guess they was talking about the suspects got arrested, but for what I'm understanding is like the dudes that got arrested, they didn't even get arrested for the murder of Zach TV. They were people that was initially you know suspects and got like arrested before or you know suspects, but the new arrests, from my understanding, they don't even got nothing to do with Zach TV. Like that's why you ain't seeing it all on the tabloids and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he was cool with Vlad and say Cheese and all them, man. So when them boys start talking about it, that's how you know it's real, because that Zach was their homie. You feel me?
Yeah, you right.
Zach was their real homie. They the ones that told Zach to move from Chicago. That's why he did that. People don't understand. Zach was going through some shit before Kenneka Jenkins case. That's why he moved from Chicago. Vlad, Say Cheese, all of them was telling that boy to get up out of there.
Right.
He did, but you know he kept coming back doing his thing.
He kept coming back on interviews.
Mhm. But we gonna touch on that too. You know what I'm saying? We gonna touch on that. Try to shed some light on what the hell going on with that situation, man. The link is pinned to the top of the chat, man. We got several people up in there, 129 people. I see a lot of people was liking the video before the video started. Probably because they're at work or something. They're gonna come back to it. But yeah, man,
Right.
hey, it's all love, man. It's 2 o'clock, man. The nigga feeling You know,
Nah, but I think the dude T Street, I think he got backdoored or something. They probably thought he had something to do with Zach murder at first, but he didn't though.
mm-hmm.
I think he got backdoored. But he ain't had nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying, Zach murder. Because I think he got shot. He got shot.
Them niggas was just caught up in a lot of the street politics, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
See, Zach is one of them type of dudes, man. Y'all don't look at him as like a banger or nothing, but the nigga was in the streets for sure. You see who he be around and who he interview. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no regular dude interviewing no dudes with a bunch of Dracos and got their numbers in their phones and, you know, communicating with gangsters like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Zach was really linked up with them like that. That's how he got the interview with Kenneka Jenkins. If you notice with Kenneka, as soon as that happened, Zach called, what was it? Who was it? Peasy on motherfucking live phone call. He had Peasy in the live.
Because he was linked in with a lot of them. So he know a lot of people from interviews.
Yeah, he was linked out there. He was putting them on. But you also gotta understand a lot of the rappers that he putting on is straight gangsters. You know what I'm saying? And he got their numbers in their contact list. He communicate with them. So people ain't never really look at it like that, man. A lot of people didn't really get to see Zach in his blogging game before that Kenneka Jenkins case.
Right.
So everybody just believed it had something to do with it, but that boy was on full throttle and shit was getting tough for him, you know what I'm saying? It really was. Like I said, I got some footage on that I want to show y'all. I'm gonna share with y'all here in a minute, but yeah, man, you know, it ain't all. It wasn't all. Zach career.
Zach was from the trenches, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Zach career was not all about Kenneka Jenkins case. That boy was already doing numbers bigger than most bloggers ever. You know what I'm saying? And touching every part of Chicago.
He was doing crazy numbers back then.
Yeah, he was touching every part of Chicago. The boy was on the news. His channel was on the news. All that, man. Like, that's different levels to that shit, bro. I'm telling you, it's different levels. For real, for real. Let me see what they talking about in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like I say, I don't knock anybody for their opinion, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, like I don't really like to put it out there like that. But you know, Zach had some real beef out here before Kenneka Jenkins case, man. Real beef, the real street politics. If you ain't street, you ain't gonna understand this type of stuff. Like he was getting into it with niggas that's not gonna go. Do you get what I'm saying? They're not leaving Chicago and they're gonna be standing on the block and they're gonna be on it every time you see them. You see what I'm saying? That's what the type of shit he was going through. It's a difference, man. It's a big difference.
Yeah, Zach was from the trenches. You know, he was definitely from the streets. You know what I'm saying? He from the honey.
Yeah, he was affiliated, and he was affiliated too.
Yeah, he was. He was.
Yeah, he was affiliated big time. His people. He even said he shot out his hood before. And Zach also lost a lot of his people too.
Yeah.
He lost a lot of his people too. He talked about it. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like I say, shit just get got a little hectic for him, man, because nobody never questioned, like, let me ask y'all a question. Before this whole Kenneka Jenkins case, man, Zach was eating off of blogging. Big time, buying new cars and all that. Chicago was a stomping ground. That was his golden ticket. Have you ever asked yourself why he would leave there?
He was doing all them interviews and posting people videos on his channel. Like his channel was big.
Yeah, and let me ask you, why would somebody leave the city that he's making the most money out of and getting the most attention and love? Why do you think he would leave?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm showing that, and I'm finna show that plus some. And
but he should have left though.
I'm finna give y'all an and one. I'm gonna show y'all some real deal because, like I said, y'all didn't never see they was really getting on Zach on his road from Twitter.
But,
I'm talking about they
but
was going crazy on Zach before, and people was coming to his defense like, y'all leave Zach alone and y'all better not touch him and all that shit. Like it was getting real deep. I'm trying to tell you,
but
and that's how he moved.
Zach should have had been moved on. He should start doing his interviews different. He had already passed them stages of being on a block interviewing everybody. He should
Yeah,
have got a studio and just started interviewing people.
he loved the attention though, man. He loved it. He
Yo,
loved,
Boss
he
TV.
loved this city,
Boss
man.
TV.
Yeah, he
What's
did.
up with man?
Boss TV.
Yo,
Yeah. Let me say something real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let y'all continue. You know what I'm saying? Cause you feel me? You know what I'm saying? I like what y'all saying.
all right.
Zacktv was popular, and once you get popular and you live in Chicago, you're a target, bro.
Got to move.
Mhm.
He was a target, bro. Niggas been wanted to kill him, and plus he, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
then he blew up. Yeah, he was
breaking these
out there.
cases and shit like that. Them niggas don't like that shit, bro.
Yeah, but see,
Yeah,
we
man.
understand that. We understand that. It's just the
Yeah, he
point
doing interviews on both
trying to
sides and
get other
like, you
people
know
to
what I'm saying?
understand
Yeah,
that shit.
niggas don't like that shit, bro.
Yeah.
So
Doing,
they
you know,
look
he
at
doing
him
interviews
like
with
he
the
the op,
BDs
my
and
nigga.
then yeah, you
Yeah.
doing interviews with the
You
BDs
feel
and the
me?
GDs. People feel like you playing both sides and there's a lot of politics when it comes
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
Niggas
for
don't like
sure.
that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna show
you know.
y'all. I'm
So
gonna show y'all.
he
That's
should have
what
been
that's
more
what's so
careful.
crazy.
You feel me? And then, you know what I'm saying? On the night that he died, he was
That,
out late. You know what I'm saying? And the
that ain't what got him
Humvee
killed
riding
though.
around with a strap underneath the seat. Like, nigga, you
That
asking
ain't
to
what
die, bro.
that ain't what got him killed though. What got him killed when he was around the people he was around. He was at the wrong
That's
place at the
keeping
wrong
his.
time. Didn't
Yeah,
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah,
That's what I'm
he? Go
saying.
listen to the rap song. Read between the
yeah.
lines.
Yeah,
AMG Fresh.
and look, and Stepper, do you remember how I pointed out what that bartender that was standing outside said?
Yep.
He said, they said, we killed Jack. And the way he said it made it sound like they were saying, like, damn, we accidentally hit Zach. We wasn't trying to hit him, but we hit him. Then he said another dude ran, and he said other dudes that was in the car, whatever, ran from Zach, and they were screaming, like, damn, we killed Jack. Like, damn, they wasn't trying to kill him. He was just in the wrong, you see what I'm saying? Wrong spot. When that shit happened, he was just in the wrong area. Like he was right in the line of fire, man, basically.
They were trying to kill that rapper.
Yeah. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you, man. And man, I want to find that news report where that dude at the club said that. He said, I just heard these dudes over there screaming like to each other saying, man, we killed Jack. Now, anybody with common sense would understand that mean that it sounded like they wasn't trying
They
to
weren't trying to.
yeah, because they
Look,
wouldn't be like, man, we killed.
Zach was cool with them.
They
You gotta
wasn't
remember, Zach was cool with him.
they wasn't celebrating. They was like, damn, I
Hey,
think we
but yo,
Zach
killed
was
boss,
Jack.
cool with him.
check this out, bro. If you trying to kill somebody and somebody else is standing right next to him and you end up to kill the person right next to you, you can't say, oh, that's an accident. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. They knew that was Zacktv with Buddy, bro. They knew,
Yeah,
bro.
of course,
They
of
were
course,
been
but
trying to
yeah,
kill Zacktv, bro.
of course. Look at this. Of course, we know that. But what I'm saying is like, because I've seen it before
Yes,
too. Like,
that
I
wasn't an
look at this.
accident. That's what I'm
Look
trying
at
to
this.
say. They meant
I
to do
lost a
that.
partner that was standing right next to a nigga that they was trying to get, and then they came.
Nah,
And they was gangsters, and it really came out. I was like, yeah, you know, your boy, because he was real popular out here. They was like, yeah, I mean, everybody understood they wasn't trying to shoot my partner, but he was standing with this nigga that they was trying to get at a party. You feel me?
you gotta
And
remember, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
It
we don't
started
really
before that.
call it
It
an
started
act.
after the club. See, look, they had gotten into it with some people after the club before they even got in the cars and started driving.
Yeah, and then
Yo,
Like,
Zach
hold
and them,
on,
didn't they
hold
try
on,
to
hold on.
wait at the club before a little bit to let the shit calm down or something like that? That I heard.
I think
Like,
they
you know, they
did, you
stayed
know what
at
I'm
the
saying?
club
But
for a little bit longer to let the shit outside clear out.
Zach
Let the
was with the
niggas
wrong
clear
people
out.
at the wrong time. Zach, the one told dude they were trying to get at him. Like, y'all gotta listen to the song, man. Listen to the song. He telling y'all exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Night, you know what I'm saying? The night Zach got killed. That's who he was at the club with. He was at the club with
Yeah,
the
he
dude
was at the
AMG.
club with them dudes, and I watched the video on the
T
history
Street.
of the dudes he was with and all that. I seen that, and see the crazy thing about it is that was the first information put out before everybody started putting the Kenneka Jenkins in there. That was the first thing I ever seen about the dudes that he was with that was rapping, and some people was after him. Zach was should have left, should have went separate. Something happened in the club. Zach should have went his separate ways from with them dudes.
Exactly.
They did try to go their separate ways at one point. They caught them in it. That was the initial first report ever put out about that situation. Because I think they was trying to go their separate ways and shit, and Zach was doing a recording and stuff like that. Something happened in the club. They tried to chill for a second, let the shit calm down, and they tried to go their separate ways. And they got hit over there, whatever they want to. That
Zach
little,
was trailing them, you know what I'm saying? Like Zach was riding behind them. Like they was leaving together.
yeah.
Like, Zach should have just went his own way, but he, I guess he, what I'm saying, he down for his, his friends, his people. He was trying to
They,
make
they
sure,
was well, was they getting ready to hit the E-way or something, huh?
yeah, I think they were going to
Or
hit the
they
E-way.
separate ways or something. That's what I was seeing in the report. Like they was
Yeah.
like they knew that they had to come down that way to get hit that E-way anyway. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they knew that they was gonna have to be going that way. Which
I think one of them was in the car with Zach. Was it T Streets? Because didn't T Streets get shot?
I think
With
it was
those
T Streets in the car that because the bartender dude said a young man jumped out the car and took off running out of
Yeah.
Zach car. You know what I'm saying? So somebody was in the car with him.
So yeah, they got into it. You know what I'm saying?
He said the dude ducked down the alley, ran straight down the alleyway, jumped and ran straight out. Pew.
See, Zach came to the club with them, like all of them, and they left together. So he had the wrong people in his car. And they just,
and then I heard that at first he wasn't even gonna do that shit, man. But I think he already promised them boys interview, a little gig and shit. But I heard that he wasn't even gonna do that shit at first, man.
he had grew up with T Streets. I think him and T Streets, they had been doing just since they was kids or something, like since they was young.
Yeah. T Streets, that's what's up, man. T Streets is day one.
Yeah, that was his day one. So shit, it ain't like he didn't know them people. Like, he grew up with some of them people.
Mm-hmm. And look, and that's why I'm saying I'm gonna show y'all this shit too. Let me see, where the fuck is it at though? I'm gonna show y'all this shit.
But Zach was doing something with his life though. He wasn't in, like, he was affiliated, but he changed. Like he was doing something different though. He just was still surrounded by them type of people.
Yeah, he was out. Yeah, he was surrounded, and that was the whole thing that Say Cheese and them was trying to tell that boy, man. They were trying to tell him. You see what I'm saying? They was trying to tell him that he need to
Yeah, he grew up. I guess he felt like him.
Not being around all this shit.
Yeah.
They was asking like, bro, don't you ever wonder, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, nigga. Like one of them guns could just go off while you recording and shit. Why them niggas doing all that?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie though, man. When he did that stuff with Duck, when he went on 63rd, I said, that's crazy, boy, because at any time it can go down.
Yeah.
Did you see that? You know what I'm saying?
Zach was scared.
Zach was scared. You know what I'm saying? He was scared on 63rd. He was like, man. Yeah, man. Whenever you get a chance, go back and watch the interview he did with Duck.
Yeah,
on
Zach did talk about it with Vlad. He said, yeah, it was one time that he was a little bit scared. I think he was talking about that situation. He said, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, it's been some times. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you. He said, it's been some times I was a little scared and shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
He said, yeah, man, because at any time we can go down this street.
Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on. Because I have to resend this what's the name to me so I could show y'all this though. But we gonna take a look into this, man. And like I say, this is just some facts, man. This is something that ain't no narrative. It ain't, it's theirs. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a narrative. Nobody didn't make this up. This happened. You know what I'm saying? This really happened. And a lot of people out there in Chicago know about it. And a lot of people in Chicago also expressed how they felt about it too.
Ain't no- you know what I'm saying?
They
Ain't
ain't
nobody
like,
gonna do it like Zach though. Zach, he a legend, man. When it comes to that street hood blogging, you know what I'm saying? Interviewing people, like being in their hood. Ain't no other bloggers. Ain't no other bloggers doing that.
yeah, like yeah, you can't even do it like that no more. To tell you the truth, man,
Like,
like
bro, that dude was in all them people hood,
I wouldn't try it. You feel me?
right? And he's smart.
I wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, it don't matter how much protection you got either. None of that ain't gonna really matter at the end of the day.
Nah, somebody come through there. Somebody spin through there. Shit.
Yeah, the boys ain't even work. They ain't even. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can go back here. But yeah, man, let me see something. Here we go. All right. I don't know what's going on with my email, man. Shit crazy. This shit is pissing me off. I'm not receiving emails. I might need to clear up my shit or something. No, motherfucker I had a whole job and didn't even know it. They're like, why you ain't show up? You ain't get the email? I'm like, hell nah, I ain't get no email. Hold on, here we go. So watch, check this out. This is a shit. And look, it's even more to this. I got it on a video, bro. I had the whole Twitter feud with Zach and a whole bunch of niggas. I'm talking about they was going crazy on Zach. Watch this though. Watch this, man.
Yeah, he had a lot of people that were mad.
Yeah, yeah. They wasn't. This ain't no trolling shit. Like this ain't even YouTube, nigga. They didn't. They on his what's the name? So they ain't on no like, bro. Shit, crazy. Watch this. Let's see. Here we go. I'm finna mute my mic so it won't echo and shit.
Count how many.
Hey, can you see the text though? Can you see it though? Good enough? You hear
Well,
me? Like, can you hear? Can you see what I'm showing? Can you see it good enough? Like, is it large enough for you to see it to read it?
make it a little bit more larger.
I can't
Yeah,
even
yeah, yeah. You gotta zoom in a little bit.
see.
I
It
can barely
won't.
see that.
Let me see if I can zoom in. Damn, I can't. I can't zoom in no bigger.
All
Hold
you
on.
gotta do
I
is
can
put it
see it
full
though.
screen, man. Just put it full screen, man. Just tap that little thing in the corner right there to the right, down at the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is full screen. See,
Okay, okay, okay,
I
okay,
just
okay. Go
made it
ahead, go ahead,
smaller.
go back, go back.
But look, but see, like I could
I
read it
can
like
see it
this.
though.
That is Zacktv when they the ones putting the shit on camera themselves.
Yeah,
Look like
look,
Yeah.
look at
yo, it look
this.
like these boys were selling them out, boy. You know, these
Yep,
niggas selling them out. He said Zacktv is 12.
yep. Keep reading it. Keep reading it. Watch. This is how everybody was attacking him on Twitter and stuff.
Free
See?
them boys banned from Harvey World. Fuck
Yep.
Zacktv. So them boys selling them out. I told y'all, man, he was a target.
See, look.
What did it say? Hold on. Pause it right there. It say Harvey cops bus home after guns drugs seen in YouTube.
Yep.
Oh shit, from Zacktv. Okay,
Yeah, at the
so
top it says
they
Zacktv
saying,
got the
hold
police
on.
watching.
Right, they saying that police watching Zacktv filming these niggas and then going back to bust them. You feel me? So
Yeah,
they
and
say
I'm gonna
Zacktv.
show the video. I'm gonna show the
That's
video
what
that
they
they
saying
put.
right there.
I'm gonna put the video. I'm gonna show the video that they put on the news that got Zacktv stamp on it, and it got Zacktv in it that they used to shut down the
I
whole
told y'all
block
he was a
out there.
target, bro. Them niggas meant to kill his ass. Even if he didn't die that
Nah,
night,
that
he was gonna
nah,
die sooner
bro.
or later, bro.
Nah, nah, that didn't
See,
have nothing to do with
look
dirt
at it.
off.
Look at this. Look at this. Read
Man,
what
look
this
at
say.
you.
Look what it say right
It's a
here.
whole bunch of shit. Look,
Hold
I
on,
got
Let me
niggas
go
from
back.
Chicago
Let me
telling
go
me
back.
he
Let me
died
go
because
back.
that case he was investigating with that girl, bro.
Nah,
Yeah, a
nah.
lot of
Whatever
people
her name
always
is or
thought
whatever,
that.
whatever.
Yeah, Kenneka.
Yeah. People
Look,
thought that
Yeah,
Kenneka
that's what he
was
died for. That's what niggas from Chicago telling me off YouTube, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I was
nah.
on a live
that's a
last
lot of
night for like
YouTube.
12
That's a
hours.
lot of YouTube. But look, read. I'm saying
Nah, nigga, these are real Chicago niggas, bro, that was on
but let's
live
just
last
finish.
night, bro.
Let's just finish reading. Let's just finish checking out all the people that all the ops and shit. Look, it's Zacktv
Yeah.
got these fools out in Harvey
Man,
book.
pause it, man. Just pause it so I
Yeah,
can read it, man.
it's paused. It's paused.
It said, book social
Mm.
media got these niggas telling all day business, laughing my ass off, self snitching. That goes to show you that these goofies flashing guns, hustling ass backwards. So they
Mhm.
selling that man out, man.
Yeah, hold on. Watch. It's more though. It's more to it. Now it's actual some real threats too that they try to take off of it that I
And then a
seen
whole
before.
bunch of other shit. They say leave Zacktv ass alone for real. So all the hood niggas was telling each other, leave that nigga alone, he the police, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Cause he coming to film and then police is watching the footage and coming to bust them.
That
And
ain't
all
his fault though. You know what I'm saying? Why the
and
fuck
look,
would they put some damn guns on the fucking camera anyway?
but
Why
you
would they
know
put
what?
any of that
Hey,
on camera anyway?
but you know what
When it
though?
comes to the
You know what
streets,
also?
my friend, that
Look,
is his fault because he's the
Nah,
one
that ain't his
filming
fault,
the
you know what I'm
shit,
saying?
bro.
But then why would they put it on why
That
it
does
don't
not
make sense
they
though.
not thinking about that. He filming and they watching
How
his
you not
shit.
thinking
So
about
it's
that
his
though? But you
fault.
supposed to be a smart street. Like, come on, how you not thinking about that? Boss, would you do
What?
that? Boss, would you know what I'm
Hell
saying?
fuck yeah, nigga. If you come to my hood and film some shit and police
well,
come, I'm dirting
the
your
thing
ass.
about it
It's your
is,
fault.
see the thing about it is, you're not
Fuck you
too.
talking
It's
about,
look
nigga.
this
He came to the
the
hood
thing.
with the
Look,
camera.
hold on. The thing about it is, you're not gonna really film too many rappers without them pulling out guns and green anyway. I never really seen too many interviews on the
All
Exactly.
streets
these
that
niggas
they don't
doing that
got it
shit
like
now.
that.
They
You know what
doing
I'm
it on
saying?
these hood blogs now, bro. Everybody
Yeah,
pulling out
I mean
guns and drugs on hood
that's just
blogs, bro.
almost like the normal man. Like you see, you see with Little Loaded, like they was doing a little interview, a music video, and they had out the Dracos, and he accidentally killed his friend, and he got depressed about that shit. Like that shit be, bro, that shit just crazy, man. Like it just really is, bro. See, look, they said
Yeah,
Zach
but
TV snitched. This is why they killed him, and they said they were going to. Look, now that's a video right there that I don't know.
yeah, that's just all talk. You know what I'm saying? It's
Can't
just
even find
internet
that. I
shit.
can't even find that video.
Yeah, but that ain't how he got killed. You know what I'm saying? People talk shit every day about what they gonna do with
Niggas
all
get
this and
mad
that.
at Zach
Like
TV
niggas,
for the ones putting.
that shit ain't
Chicago here. This
mean
ain't no
nothing.
normal city. This Chicago, bro. When them niggas
Man,
say you a pack or they hunt you
man,
down, they hunt
man,
you for real, nigga.
man, Chicago not no different from Dallas in the hood, bro. That's why I
You
say
got
like
Hey,
love
all
for
these
watch
hoods
both
the
this.
them, my
Hey,
same,
but
nigga.
bro.
Come on, man. Stop
Hey,
hating, bro.
let me. Hey,
You
let me.
hating
Well,
right
let,
now,
But
hey,
that
my
shit
let
nigga.
me.
ain't no difference, man. It ain't
Hey,
no
let
difference, bro.
Let me get the video
It
off
ain't no
first.
difference, bro.
Hey, let me get the video off first too, because
Man, you
the
crazy
numbers
as
is
hell,
going
boy.
up.
It's
You
not.
crazy as
It's
hell. You know
not.
what I'm saying?
It's
Hey,
Come
not.
to
hold on,
Dallas.
hold on, hold
It's
on.
not, my nigga. Come on, man. Stop chasing clout, nigga.
You don't know
Hold
nothing
on,
about
hey,
my city, bro.
hold on. Let me get the video off because the numbers is going up because people trying to watch the video. Let me get that off before we start, tampering with the numbers and shit. Cause motherfuckers don't want to hear
Hating,
everybody
my nigga.
arguing
Dallas,
shit.
what
They
the
don't want to
fuck
hear
is
that shit.
Dallas, nigga?
Suzanne.
That's Candy Town. Fuck wrong with you, man? Gun violence in Dallas,
Erica,
nigga?
that
Come on, man. Only the
video
Cowboys
has
is in
led
Dallas.
to
That's
3
it.
Hey,
never went to
I
Dallas
bet
for
it's
no
different, bro.
gun
Like 2
violence.
years ago, not too long ago, Dallas was the murder capital of the world, my nigga. What are
You
you
got
talking
like
about?
fucked up. Dallas was never the murder capital of the
Oh
world.
God,
Google
it
that shit.
was.
You
On
got
God,
like fucked up.
Dallas was
What
the murder
year?
capital of
What
the
year was
world.
that? Hold on. What year
For
was
like
that? I'll
2
Google
years
it right
straight,
now.
bro. Why would you say that, man? Don't say that.
No,
It's a
because it's
fact, bro.
false.
It's a fact.
It's false,
That's a
bro.
fact,
It
bro.
is false. There's no year that Dallas was the murder capital, bro. Never, ever. I've never,
Bro,
nigga. Come on, man. I'm 43 years old, bro.
why
I'm
would I make up
43
something
years
like
old,
that, bro?
bro.
It's all
Come
stats.
on,
Look it
man. Don't
up.
do that, man.
Did
Like y'all
did
trying
you
to
look
get
it up?
Dallas
Look
clout, and
this.
Dallas ain't got nothing to do with this.
Hey,
We
no,
talking about
bro.
Chicago.
Listen. Hold on. I definitely ain't trying to argue with you. It's too early for that shit,
No,
man.
I'm
I
not
know about my
arguing. I'm
city though.
spitting facts off
You
of what
stay
I
in
know. I'm
Jamaica. How would you
43.
not
Dallas ain't
know?
never been the murder capital
Yes, yeah.
of America. Never.
St. Louis. St. Louis was murder capital world like last year.
You said Dallas. Do not jump to St. Louis. We're not talking about St.
I
Louis.
said,
I know about
I
St.
said
Louis. I'm not
Dallas
talking about
was
St. Louis.
like 4 or 5 years ago. Dallas was the murder capital, bro.
Never, bro.
Every state
Never,
gets its.
never. I
Every,
never
look at this,
remember
every
Dallas being
state.
murder capital.
Matter
Probably
of fact,
existed
bro,
or something like that.
every state that got their round to be the highest murder rate before, bro.
No.
Murder
Don't do
don't
that.
stop
Don't do that.
nowhere. Murder does not stop
No.
anywhere, bro. There's no safe
Don't
place
do that, bro.
where
We was
there's
on a
not no
roll,
murder.
man. Now you
Okay,
got
let me
off
look
on
it
a
up. Let me
tangent
look
on
it up. Let
some
me look it
Dallas
up for you.
bullshit.
Let me look it up for you. Let me prove you wrong since you're talking so much.
All right, prove me wrong. Google that shit. Google that shit. Prove me the fuck wrong then.
All right, man. I think he know what he's talking about.
Come on, man.
Come
Like
to
y'all
Dallas
running
and
way
see how
off
it
on
is,
a
man.
tangent, my nigga.
Come to Dallas and see how it is, man.
Man,
Come
fuck
find out.
Dallas, nigga. Come on, nigga.
Come
Come to
find out
Dallas
then.
and fuck you up, nigga. Fuck your
Come
bitch,
find
nigga.
out then. Come find out then. I mean, you just
Dallas
talking.
and Houston, my
I can't
nigga.
let you do. I can't let you do all that on the
What's
channel,
wrong with
bro.
you, man? We talking about
Yeah,
Chicago
you just
and
talking,
Zacktv.
man.
I can't let
This
you
the
do all
one
that
Yeah,
on
about
the
you just
channel,
Dallas.
talking,
bro.
man. You
I
just
can't
talking,
let
old
you.
man.
I can't let you do that, man. I can't let you do that, homie. Damn.
Yo, man, I'm talking to
I
that
can't
nigga.
let you do that, bro. This is YouTube. You feel
You
you
just
talk,
talking, bro.
you're messing up my shit, my numbers. We was cool, and now you talking crazy. It ain't gonna work, bro. You messing up. You making people leave. The
Yo,
numbers is going down. Come on,
you
bro.
talking about Zacktv in Chicago?
I gotta kick that dude, bro. Hey, yeah, thank you. I gotta kick that dude. That dude don't know what he talking about, man. And it ain't even all about that anyway, bro. This nigga got my numbers falling. Talk about fuck Dallas. Dallas ain't did shit to you, nigga. You ain't not gonna come out here and say that to nobody anyway. I wouldn't go to any city. I wouldn't even go to Pennsylvania and tell them fuck Pennsylvania, bro. Murder don't stop nowhere. Nowhere you go.
Yeah,
Well,
ain't never
all the
been no
people
killer
think
without no
that,
killing.
man. And people, and I'll be thinking, and you know what's so crazy? All that, yeah, my city got the most, bro. Come on, fool. Anybody that's saying that's standing behind, oh, my city's tougher, so I'm tougher. That's a weak. Yo, just because your city tough don't make you tough. Because there's a lot of people that's in tough cities, but they staying in big houses on the suburbs and shit, man. This murder shit, bro. You see, if you watch the first 48, they got more Dallas on there than any damn thing, man. Yeah, it ain't even nothing to. It's. I mean, come on, man. I don't even know
People
why
watch
he would even want to
what
put
it
that in.
is though, you know what I'm saying? People watch YouTube and they get all their information from YouTube and all these bogus ass sites and shit. So, that's what it be most of the time. People be thinking, so they be, Chicago overrated, man. Like, yeah, it go down in Chicago, but
Yeah,
not
right
how
now,
people
yeah,
think it do.
right now, Chicago got the torch and all the publicity. But I'm saying every city has had their time. St. Louis had. Remember, we did a whole thing about this. And everybody, we made everybody guess who was the murder capital. It was St. Louis at that time. Every state has that time, bro. Like I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? And And look, and right now, even since June, Dallas has reached the highest murder rate in years. But I ain't even
Right.
trying to go into all that because that ain't even, see, I'm saying that's not even the topic, man. That's not the topic. See, I done took attention off the video and everything we was finna say, man. Like, let me see.
No, you can go ahead with it, you know what I'm saying?
We'll look into that later, though. We'll look into that later, man. What's up with it, Harmony? What's up with it, Harmony? Your mic muted. That came up. That went off. Harmony, you was on here. I don't know what happened, but we gonna continue to play this video though, cause I want to get the video off, man. Like the numbers was going up, but then we started talking, F this city and I just don't understand why people do that. That shit don't make no sense, man. Like ain't nobody that tough, cause you never gonna go out. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what city you in, bro. Like I wouldn't
Right.
even go on vacation to Tampa and be talking about, because one man cannot touch a whole city, man. And it's a whole
Right.
bunch of jealous people watching this. Like they ain't did shit to you, so I don't understand that. Like that's why the numbers start dropping. But it's all good. Sometimes people get a little excited. You know what I'm saying?
Rest. Police. Police here say that charges are pending against all of those people, including the man that you're about to see. In this video given to us by Harvey Police and posted on YouTube, police say 24-year-old gang member Ivory King, also known as Monk, boasts about having a gun while on house arrest. King also brags about dog fighting, one of the dogs dying during a fight, and the pit bulls on the property.
Yes, all pits and blues. Brindle, little brown red nose. 2 boys, 1 girl. One of them died the other day.
Damn. All right, people, what happened?
She fighting.
This social media video led Harvey Police to execute a search warrant, leading to an early morning raid at the house.
If individuals want to use social media and conduct criminal activity, I would continue to encourage it. Thank you. You've absolutely helped us.
Police seized 2 9mm handguns with an extended clip, a .45 caliber handgun, several rounds of ammunition, and bags of marijuana. In the video, King also says this woman, who is a police dispatcher and a relative, has come to buy drugs.
She the police?
That's my cousin. That's my cousin.
She's not a Harvey employee, and we've checked with our local surrounding suburbs, and we have yet to be able to identify her.
A bag of what appears to be marijuana is shown in the video. So are multiple men armed with guns inside a van and wads of cash. King also talks about how he runs this block in Harvey.
Not one group or one gang or anybody is going to take a block and the Harvey Police Department not do anything to prevent it. So I guess he'll have a block now, and it starts with sale.
Well, all jokes aside, the charges being sought against the 3 men in custody range from drug and gun possession to animal cruelty. Police removed 1 dog from the property. That dog was dead. 2 other dogs, very malnourished, are now in the care of Animal Care and Control as the investigation here
You
continues.
should never put that shit
We're
on
live in
camera,
Harvey.
man.
Suzanne Lemonnier, CBS 2 News. Eric.
Should never had guns, drugs on the camera.
And then like with me, this what I'm saying, like we're understanding, bro. Like, yeah, they never should have did that, right?
They know Zacktv they know he's a journalist, blogger, and he interview people.
Yeah,
so you being from the streets, why would you allow yourself? Like, it don't make sense.
Yeah, okay.
People
Now
do
look,
dumb stuff is why they go to jail.
Now check this out. So we understand that, right? That's already understood. They shouldn't have been showing all that stuff, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But now let me ask you this. What do you think is the next step for Zacktv Once his video is used on the news to bust somebody, and everybody else that did videos with him said, "Hey man, don't post my shit, delete it. The laws is watching your shit." What do you feel like would be Zach's next step in that situation? Should he say, "No, nigga, y'all stupid. Y'all shouldn't have did it," or should he leave this shit alone?
I mean, she should have just, you know what I'm saying, moved better, you know what I'm saying, like move around from the city or something. I mean, you know, I personally, you know what I'm saying, don't blame him for keeping them videos up because ain't nobody tell they dumb ass to hop on camera with guns anyway. He making his money. So that's their
Yeah,
fault.
okay, but see, that's the thing, Step.
It's
You know,
dumb street niggas and smart street niggas. We all know that.
let's do this. That's the thing. You can't blame, don't blame him. But if a nigga tell you, Stepper, don't post my video, and you decide to do it, then you cannot blame that other nigga for wanting your ass either.
Yeah, yes, I know what come with
It
that.
works both ways, man.
Yeah, I know what come with that. So, you know,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
If the nigga tell you don't do this shit and you decide to do it, then we can't on the other
yeah.
side, we cannot look at the other nigga as wrong either. Because
Nah,
he
yeah,
has rights not to put his shit out there. You already got
yeah. That's
paid.
true though.
I already got paid from me. I don't want the money back. Just don't put my shit out there, bro, because the laws is using your shit. That's
Yeah,
plain simple, right?
but guess what?
That ain't mathematics or nothing. I'm saying
Most of
that's
them people wasn't mad though, because some of them videos didn't even have guns or drugs in it.
yeah,
Majority of them videos on this
some of
page.
them didn't. Some of them didn't, but just some of them, some of them
Yeah,
did. Shit, that's all
yeah,
that
some of them
was.
did. Yeah,
A lot of them did, you know what I'm saying? And some of them didn't. But I felt like, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit, man, that shit opened up a whole nother fucking can of worms for that boy.
yeah. Well, that just hey, people talk. That's how it is, and they gonna get their stuff off. They gonna talk and say this and that. But they really shouldn't even be talking. Just go do it. What you talking for? But at the same time,
Look,
people.
they even look at this. I'm looking at it now. It says Dallas had one of the highest murder rates even in the early 90s. It says, why did Dallas have the highest murder? It's already people asking the question, why was Dallas so violent? You see what I'm saying? Around the early and late 90s to like close to 2000.
Oh yeah, what did Zach say? Zach spoke out like that and said he ain't taking nothing down. Did he say something like that though?
Yeah. He said he ain't taking that. He's like, y'all niggas goofy. I ain't taking. Yeah,
I
bro.
don't
That's
blame
what
him.
I'm saying.
I would have said the same thing because I don't.
I ain't taking shit down. This what I do.
Yeah, I invested my money and time doing this. Like, nah, I wouldn't took it down either. So whatever come with it, come with it. I wouldn't have gave it down. I'm gonna stand on business too, just like y'all is. Shit, shit. Y'all bleed just like I bleed. You know what I'm saying? They ain't stopped making guns when they made y'all guns. Shit, I got a clique of niggas too. So what we gonna do? So, you know what I'm saying? That's how I would have, I would have been just like that. Shit.
Look, it also look at this. I'm also reading. Look at this. Also, look, I'm just looking up some stats. I didn't want to get out, but I'm also reading that it said Dallas ended 2000, the year 2000 with one of the highest murder rates too. So I mean, I don't want to get down deep into that, but I'm just trying to say, like, on the fact he said Dallas don't like I think every city, bro, almost every city has hit that level before in year. Like it'll be. Remember, we looked at the list. One, like it was St. Louis, then it was Chicago was like a year before. Then St. Louis had actually passed Chicago, and then before that there was Mississippi.
What it is, though, boss.
Niggas is like, crazy. Like,
when it's a crime or a murder in Chicago, they media, report everything. So that's why people think Chicago is like the biggest when it comes to that. Like, that's why they see what I'm saying, like, put so much, light on Chicago because they news outlet, they report everything. All the other states and cities, they don't report everything.
Chicago is owned, and also it's more of the way that murders is happening. It's more gun violence and it's with black people too. You see what I'm saying?
And also they report everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they report
a lot of stuff on the news.
Yeah, they're gonna report it because like I said, it's also the manner too. You know what I'm saying? It's also the manner of how the shit be going, how they the murder You know, because it's highly within the young black community too, which is messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like the white folks out there living good. You know what I'm saying? It's only
Right.
dangerous for a black African American. You know what I'm saying out there.
Exactly. So that's why, you know what I'm saying, you know, I guess he didn't like the fact that I said shit, you know what I'm saying, Chicago ain't no different from all the other states and cities. Because this, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying, it's dangerous everywhere. It's a hood everywhere. It's a hood in every state, every city. That's on
yeah,
the same stuff, spending on ops, you know what I'm saying, this, that, and third. People getting hit in broad daylight, whatever. They doing it everywhere.
yeah, man, for real. Yeah, that is. Definitely, man. Definitely. That's what I say. Yeah, I mean, shit. To tell you the truth, man. To tell you the truth, nigga, Dallas wasn't even that damn safe for even motherfucking tourists and shit. Like
Right,
a couple
yeah.
years ago, nigga, like it wasn't. It was rated like it's not safe like how you think it is. Motherfucker was coming out here from Cali and all that, thinking that they could just
Yeah, you
hit
know what I'm saying? They think because
Backwoods and
there's a
get
lot of
killing
white
and
people in
shit, bro.
Dallas, you know,
Yeah,
they think that this is, you know
they
what I'm saying,
think
some
it's
nice
like
place
that.
and suburbs. But it's gutter and hood boys too in Dallas. See, they
Yeah,
be on the outside speaking, you know what I'm saying? They be
yeah.
looking on the outside speaking about it.
People don't really know like the
Yeah, they don't
freeways
know.
should be shut down every fucking day, every night, especially on the weekends, nigga.
Mm,
Everybody carrying straps and shit. Like, it ain't even about bragging. I mean, I see that shit in a lot of cities, like even Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
exactly. Oh
my
yeah, you know,
partners,
Arkansas
my
going too.
partners that went out there, and shit. You know what I'm saying? To perform and shit, and they had hit me. There was a motherfucking like 21 shootings at the motherfucking like a crazy weekend at the event, 21 people. And I'm like, damn, for real? Well, it didn't even make the news. You know what I'm saying? It didn't even make the news. And them niggas like, yeah, them niggas was
It,
wilding out there.
it didn't make the news. Everything make the news in Chicago.
Yeah, it
That's why
didn't.
people. That's why people make it sound like that with Chicago, because all they murders make the news. All Dallas murders don't make the news. All
It's just because
Arkansas murders don't make the news.
Chicago is on right now. You know, so Chicago got their own trend going with the drill music and the lingo. You know, they got their trend going right now. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, they
saying?
got their trend going, so they're gonna boost it up. You know what I'm saying?
They
That's
got
gonna
their
make it
trend
good.
like this. Chicago, man, you'd be surprised how many youngsters, bro, be trying to talk like they from Chicago. They be from Pennsylvania. Like everybody using their lingo and using it
That's the
wrong.
wave.
I'm like, man,
That's the
niggas is
wave right
crazy.
now, huh? That's the
Yeah,
wave right now. They hopping on the wave.
yeah.
But
I'm talking about, man. I'm talking about. I'm sitting up here. I'm sitting up here playing. I'll fuck around playing GTA online. This young, and I heard this youngster. They like 9 years old called his grandmama op. And they called his
man,
grandmama. I said, dang.
damn, for real.
Tripping this shit. I said, man, she said, yeah, my grandma, my motherfucking only op and shit right now. I like that. Yo, grandma, how
Yes.
your grandma gonna be an op, man? She 70-some years old, man. She can't slide on you, man. You was not watching your back for your, you know what I'm saying? For real.
Yeah, Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Like that music and shit, like that drill stuff.
Yeah, that drill
That
shit took
influenced,
off, man. You know what I'm saying?
that influenced like a whole generation of rappers from state to state. You know.
And see, and look, and that's the thing, bro. Every city is tough, but that's why a lot of people be foolish about, because like you remember like whenever Hurricane Katrina happened, right?
Yeah.
And a lot it was some people like, if you ain't tough like that, just because you from the city don't mean you can talk like that, right? You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You know how a
Right.
lot of people like, nigga, I'm from Woo. Oh, bah, 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 bah. Nigga shooting and shit, nigga got their ass up out here quick than a hoe, nigga. What you
Yeah, I remember
mean?
when the New
You going
Orleans
out there
people came
talking,
down here.
yeah, I'm from Woo Woo. All right, and what? What that mean?
I remember when them New Orleans people came down here to Dallas,
What
you know what
that
I'm saying?
mean, bro?
Katrina.
That
Yeah,
mean
man,
motherfuckers
they
is
got their
crazy.
mind
Talking
right.
about coming out here, I mean, that's why
They
I say,
definitely got
bro,
their mind
you
right.
gotta do this. You gotta be stupid to go anywhere and use where you from like it's a scare tactic.
They got their mind right. I know that though. Them New
Yeah,
Orleans people got their
you gotta
mind
be.
right.
I don't care
They
if I don't
quickly knew how it was in Dallas in the
care where
field.
you
They
at.
quickly knew. They quickly knew how it is in the streets of Dallas, and they
Oh yeah,
respected
oh
us.
yeah. Oh, it's
They
love
definitely
now.
respected us.
No. No, it's love now. It's all
Yeah,
love.
you know what I'm saying?
Love
I
like a
know them New
motherfucker.
Orleans people. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They love us. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's still a lot of them down here.
It's
Yeah,
love.
but you know,
But shit,
yeah, you know what I'm saying?
motherfuckers
Don't
came.
never underestimate nobody. Don't never do that. That's the quickest way how you can, get your
Yeah,
head moved.
don't come. Look at this. I done seen it too many times. Motherfuckers come from cities. Man, I had a home. I bullshit you not. I had a homeboy from Cali. We had to put that nigga down with some shit because that nigga came out here on that Cali shit talking real tough, and that nigga that nigga had already got shot and everything, bro. His first 2 weeks out here, bro. Niggas, I'm talking about, man. I got two partners from Cali that came out here on that Cali shit. Told a nigga, I'm from Cali. I'll spit in your face, and you know I
Yeah.
know what happened, Stepper.
When you talk like that, boy.
Come on, man. That shit ain't. You ain't supposed to be using yo. You know what I'm saying? That's representing your city the wrong way anyway, man. You see what I'm saying? You don't represent
Right.
your city like that, man. Them niggas in Chicago ain't running around doing that shit no goofy shit. They been having serious. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yep.
why the violence stay in the certain areas. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
They ain't just running around just on some goofy shit like doing like how people be trying to think they doing, man.
Yeah,
I
man.
know some people from Chicago, man. I know several people from Chicago. I got a homeboy that was moved back out there in 2000, and he done came back because of shit getting real crazy out there in certain areas. But you know what I'm saying? He don't be on no goofy. He don't be on that. He don't even be on no tough shit. I know he down, but he don't be on no tough shit like that. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
this shit
People think,
it's taboo
yeah.
type of shit. Like I ain't even gonna get in no tongue battling with nobody about my city tougher than yours. That shit
'cause that
weird.
ain't,
I don't do
that
that.
ain't about nothing. Yeah.
Like I don't do that. I be trying to tell people that shit, man. Like my little partner, man. I had to hip him to that. You know what I'm saying? And he carry his strap and he like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? And we do this and do that out here. I was like, yeah, bro. But I'll tell you one thing. Out here, niggas be doing the same thing. And if you walking around with that strap thinking that that's gonna be a defense, the only thing that's gonna do is make niggas know how they gotta handle you.
Right. You know how they go. Yep.
I'm telling you, that nigga got. I'm telling you, bro. it ain't no joke. That nigga got, man, real quick, bro. Real quick. Ain't even been out here 2 weeks, man.
Right.
It's serious. This shit, man. Ain't nobody doing that, man. I ain't gonna go to nobody's city and talk down on their city,
I
man.
mean, like man, that's suicide.
Yeah, I ain't that ain't what that is. But I mean, I respect everybody's opinion, man. But shit, niggas be so tough. Like the thing about it, everybody heart and breathe and lungs the same way, man. That shit don't.
Yeah, well, I'm saying though, like,
Like nigga, you can the same motherfuckers passing from the sea everywhere. Like they go, man, this shit ain't gonna get to me because I'm in Texas or Canada. So like, man, that shit is the same everywhere you go. Really, in
right.
real life. That shit really be like that, man. Like, nigga, it's areas out here. I've been out here my whole life. It's some areas I wouldn't even want to move to, nigga. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
exactly.
And look at this. I fuck with a lot of niggas, bro. Everybody got ARs that I know and shit, and going to the feds and all that shit. I ain't bragging about it, but I tell you one thing. There is areas out here, nigga, that I don't even really fuck with no more, nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga crazy as hell, man. Niggas be sitting up there straight hawking. Trying to
Real.
find anybody, you know what I'm saying? Look, nigga, you can't even go to New Mexico right now, to tell you the truth. It's crazy out there. This shit crazy all around the world, man. That shit be so thorough. You know what I'm saying? That shit be so thorough. But back to this Zacktv shit, man. Like I say, it's all love, man. But you know, back to this Zacktv shit, man. I feel like, of course, you know, nobody can never pinpoint exactly why and all that. I mean, we know, but what I was pointing out is Zach was having a lot of heat
He
before
was.
the Kenneka Jenkins case, man. He was
Yeah,
out there. That's all I'm trying to say.
yeah, he was
There's a lot of
familiar
people
with
that didn't even never mention his name until the Kenneka case. They did not know what that boy had going on out here,
Yeah,
man.
they didn't know what he had going on.
They didn't know that, man. That boy, that nigga was out, and he was standing his ground and being solid. That's why I say Cheese was like, bro, you like Like they was like, man, we had to call Zach and have a sit down and talk to him. Like, bro, like, look how
Yeah,
you
say she
moving.
looked
Like,
up to the TV, you know what I'm saying? Like shit, you know what I'm saying? Zach, you know what I'm saying, doing all that first, you know.
It was like, man, they was trying to tell him, man, like, look how you moving though, bro. Like you got it going on, but you acting like you don't really care too much because you moving crazy. Like
Yeah, he was moving crazy though.
Vlad, that's why Vlad. When you interview Vlad, you don't see him. You go into a
Nah,
room and he could
nah,
be somewhere way else in another office and it's a speaker and shit. He might not even be in that building. He don't move like that no more.
nah.
Which I feel like that shit's smart though. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I
you
feel
could be at
like
home. No. You could be at home and get interviewed by him. Like,
yeah, that's
nah,
what I'm
like,
saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I said that's smart. You know what I'm saying? Like,
like
but he got an actual studio
yeah, you
where they
do.
come in. It got
Yeah,
cameras and stuff, good lighting, but
yeah,
he ain't in there. That's what I'm saying. He ain't even in there.
yo, he's not in there.
Yeah, he ain't even in there. That's why I was like, that's kind of smart right there. Let's see what that says.
Mhm.
CBD report. Let's check this out, man. 'Cause I don't want to. I didn't even look at half of this shit, man, because I just wanted to know what the hell people was talking about. Let me see.
Y'all definitely hit the like button, man. Right now we got some interesting things to talk about, man. So I'm gonna try to get it in real quick. Everybody knows Zacktv. Definitely, man. Nice calling whoever he could call to,
And you don't want to get your video, you know what I'm saying,
family some closure.
straight.
In return, get himself some closure because it was something that he felt.
Nah, this is just like a little.
About,
This ain't. You know what I'm saying?
Some
This
things
ain't.
that Zach talked about.
I just want to see what he was gonna say, but I can do a reaction of certain things. It's just about making it all my video only based on somebody's shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in a lot of ways, you just gotta know how to move. Hey, what's up with the
Okay.
ice? What's up with the ISIS? But let me see if Zach. Let me see what this dude. Hold on, I want to see what he's saying though. If he, because I'm trying to find some reliable information about this shit, man. I've been
Oh yeah,
watching.
what happened to your other live though? You must took that live down.
Which
One of them
one?
lives, the one where you was on here for a while, and old dude was like on Pyru and went crazy. Like you,
Nah, on that, you know what happened to that live, bro?
bro,
I fucking
what?
look. I fucking ended the live, right? I ended the StreamYard, but it didn't end. It was frozen. So the live
Damn.
was going for like 24 hours. It was too long. I was like, look, people look. Somebody called me and said, man, there's people over here just listening to you sleep. Like, join.
Are you
I said,
asleep?
yeah, like I ended the live and said, all right, man, good night, all that shit. And you know what I'm saying? Ended the live, turned the fan on and shit. You know what I'm saying? But the live didn't end, it was froze. So it was still going live with like, just the logo showing and you can hear the background a little bit. And it went live for 20. I didn't even know. I didn't go look at my laptop, but she was 22 hours long.
Man, I probably heard your background and all type of stuff.
I mean, I wasn't doing it. I was sleep shit.
Yeah.
I couldn't hear nothing but a fan, but that shit was too long for YouTube to upload to put
Yeah,
it
because
on.
man, I had went back and looked at this stuff when I was on the floor laughing, boy. You should have seen his face. Man, you should have seen his face though. How he looked. That man went crazy. I said, what's wrong with that man?
Yeah,
That
he
shit
got
was so
mad.
damn funny. Boy, I was on the floor laughing. Boy, I ain't gonna lie, boy.
Me too. Yeah, I know people like, yeah, man. Hey, people be getting excited.
We don't know for sure if that led up to ZacktV's life being taken away, but man, we know that the string of events that led up to his death, it wasn't normal, man. We miss you, Zach, man. We appreciate the work you did, man, and for the timing that it was, man. Zach was a different dude. That's why he was good in all hoods. And his death did and still does shock a lot of us to today because just didn't make no sense. It just don't make no sense. Sometimes you can't put words on it. But yeah, man, 4 men have been arrested, and not now. I'm not sure exactly when they all was arrested. I believe in 2019 from the video that I watched from M. Draper. 2019 is when they first captured all of them, I believe. There hasn't been a trial date.
Okay, see, so look, that's my question. If it was 2019, why is everybody reporting it now like it just happened and it's linked to Kenneka? Like, I don't.
Because they all followers and clout chasers, man. All these people
Yeah,
report on
that's
the same stuff,
I knew
man.
that shit too. I was like, that's old. Like, why they
Ain't
put
nobody
like
arrested. You know what I'm saying? Ain't
they
nobody
put
arrested for the Zach
yeah,
TV.
look at this. They making it look like they fucking ran
Don't you know
down
Say
on
Cheese
produce
them and Vlad
like 2
TV?
days ago and shit and got the guns and the fingerprints and lost tapes and shit. Like, man, that
I mean,
shit is
Say Cheese
2000.
would have been posted it. Vlad, you know what I'm saying? Zay TV and Vlad would have been one of the first people to post something about that.
Yeah, because
Come
Zacktv
on, man.
that was a real homie and shit,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. No, they would have been posted all that.
Yeah,
Now,
man.
like they maybe got questioned in the past. Like people probably got questioned in the past
Yeah,
years
they got
ago,
questions and shit. Yeah, fact.
but they
That's
didn't.
what I
No,
was
ain't
saying.
nobody arrested for that. You know, like I guess it wasn't no. You know, there wasn't enough evidence. Like there's
Yeah.
a cold case.
But let's see. Now this saying that some dude was oh, and that was about okay. Did y'all ever see something about the anonymous dude, a man called Zacktv or something? Did y'all ever see
The
that?
drill scene in Chicago is based off the violence that's going on the South Side between the G's versus the BDs. Okay, so the fucking biggest GD rapper in Chicago, that was just the biggest GD rapper was FBG Duck, right? And the biggest BD rapper in Chicago, Lil Durk, right? It wouldn't be Chief Keef right now because he's not as activist Lil Durk. All right, so understand that these people make a lot of money off this war. All right, now. Anytime from the streets, you can't fool me. All right? If you from Chicago, you know. Or any city, you should know. You're not killing nobody in no downtown and getting away with that shit. Okay, so when he first got killed, I waited like a week. I'm like, man, whoever did it, I don't wish jail on nobody. I know they got a war going back and forth, so casualties come on both sides. This is why we shouldn't be at war with each other, because people die on both sides. All right, I get it. I know how it goes. But I also know how the police work. They love us to kill each other.
Hey, Billy, in a minute, man, I kind of want you to come up here because I want to ask you a few questions. It's a few people that didn't get to see the interview that y'all got to go back, but it's some other questions I want to ask you. You don't even got to turn your camera on. I want to keep it real for 1 second on this whole shit in Chicago because I know Chicago we get Chicago get love, but I do feel like the public and other people are misrepresenting Chicago a lot lately. You know what I'm saying? They use you see what I'm saying? I feel like because you know what I'm saying, I got some people in Chicago and everything, and I just feel like the social media part of Chicago is leaking into the whole the essence of what Chicago represents, and people are taking like people from other states and shit are taking it and running with it and kind of like now creating their own, you see what I'm saying, persona and shit of Chicago.
Right.
And then the thing about it is, I'd rather hear from somebody that stays out there than anybody else that's watching these vlogs and shit like we is. You get what I'm saying? I just want
Moral of
to
the
hear
story, man.
about this shit.
Street shit shouldn't be on the internet. Keep that shit in the streets, man. That shit shouldn't be talked about on no fucking sites. Cause what go on in the streets, we not even supposed to know.
Yeah.
Be honest with you, you're not supposed to know that. Like, shit. So all that. You know what I'm saying?
2 for motherfucking 1. All right, it's a 2 for 1. You kill a motherfucker, he's now.
I don't believe. See, I don't know about that, dude. Hey, what's up with it, Billy?
What's Gucci, brother?
Shit, slow motion.
Ain't shit. Yeah, that nigga you had on here talking about Dallas, bro. That was crazy. That dude was wild.
Yeah.
He ain't take his meds.
And I'm from Chicago, and I would never disrespect nobody else's city like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just, you don't do shit like that.
Yeah. He didn't take his medication. So you know.
Okay, yeah, that's why I'm saying, Billy. Okay, look, this why I want to let me ask you this. This is what I want to ask you. You from Chicago, right? You see all the media, all the stuff about it. Does that make you feel tougher in the morning? Does that make you say, "Oh, for Chicago, I can smoke anybody"? Did that change how you move out there? Because I just seem to believe, because I know for a fact it definitely go down out there. I done seen some shit, but I'm saying the mentality ain't all the way like how everybody trying to portray it and paint that picture. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of smart people out there in Chicago, bro. You gotta have street smart, but they trying to paint it like Chicago just straight. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but foolishness and like. But I know there's smart people out there. There's gangster people out there. There's street people out there. Like what Stepper kind of was trying to say, like all
Right.
cities got shit like that, bro. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. That's all I was really saying.
That
Go ahead, Mac.
you hear about it more is because the hoods that beef around here are so close together that stuff happens every day, every hour of the day. There's some type of shooting that happens because niggas are beefing with each other. They got to go to the same corner stores. They got to go to the same, everybody's going to the same spots because these hoods are so close together here. And the only thing that changed the way that I moved is I don't feel no tougher. I could be from, Rhode Island and still wake up and feel the same way. I mean, me being from Chicago don't make me any tougher than if I was born anywhere else. That's not. I mean, being from Chicago don't mean nothing. You know, there's pussy ass niggas out here. That just because you're from Chicago, that don't make you tough. It's the way that you handle things and the way that you move. You got to just know how to move. Simple as that.
See, thanks, and that's why I'm saying I knew you was gonna say that because it's not it's not even the fact that like we know how it get down, but I'm starting to see people just lying and saying they're from Chicago just to look tough. You see what I'm saying? And then when you start hearing them talk, you could tell they ain't from out there because they misusing the lingo the wrong way. I ain't never heard a real nigga from Chicago talk like some of these niggas that be portraying like they from there. That you know what I'm saying? I just don't get that part.
Yeah, bro. It's like you could tell if especially if you live in Chicago, you could tell who's really from here and who's really not if you're talking to them over the net. If just by the way they come off and the way that they talk, bro, because it's like niggas be trying too hard. You know what I mean? Like they just be trying way too hard. What the fuck?
Let
Who's
you
this shit?
down. I'm gonna let you talk about Kenneka just for a little bit, man, because a couple people want to hear from you. And if y'all want to ask him any questions in the chat, you know what I'm saying, y'all go ahead and do that because some people did miss the live because of the time we did it. You know, everybody was in
Yeah,
the clubs and shit like
I was about to say the same thing. Is this dude Snow?
that. Yeah, hey, I'm gonna give him a chance to join back. I'm trying to find my motherfucking lighter. I need to smoke something, man. Shit. Oh boy from Jamaica had that big ass blunt in his mouth. He got me wanting to roll up too. I was like, damn, man, this shit. I'm finna call my cousin and shit. But yeah, hey, anybody in the chat, man, this is Kenneka homeboy that I had interviewed, and he was hitting a lot of valid points that we happen to be. The thing about it is a lot of people was like, oh, you this and that. But really, me and him
My
actually
fault.
had agreed on a lot of shit that he was saying, and I felt like the nigga was saying some real shit, not no clap stuff. So if
I
y'all
hit
want
the
to ask him
button
any
by
questions, y'all
accident. My
feel free to
fault.
do that shit.
Yeah, bro, I'm back. I hit the button by accident. That was my fault.
All right, I'm gonna let a few people and my boy Randy on here chop it up and see if they have any questions from you. Like I said, you know, when I interviewed you, you answered a lot of the questions spot on. How I really felt like a reasonable person that was really around her would say you didn't do no clout chasing, no extra. You know what I'm saying? Like for the most part, me and you was like like hear what you was trying to say, but some people they wasn't here. And they said they want to ask you some questions. You know what I'm saying?
All right, yeah, no doubt.
Yo, do you feel like Zach edited the cameras for them?
Do I feel like Zacktv edited it? You said?
Yeah. You feel like Zach
I mean,
edited the cameras for the owner?
I mean, I don't know. At this point, there's like so many things that are out there, bro, that when it comes to editing the footage. But I mean, if he did, he did. That's crazy that he did. And I mean, I honestly, I wouldn't even be able to tell you when it comes to that situation about who edited the cameras. All I know is that I think that somebody at that hotel knows what happened to her, and it's gonna come out sooner or later. Somebody's gonna come out. Somebody's gonna say something. It'll come out
Yeah, definitely. Justice for Kenneka, man.
for life until she gets it.
Word.
But that's crazy, and I see how everybody be putting it on the people at the party. Yeah, they could be the blame for it, Monifa and all them, but because they weren't watching her when they should have been. I think that's where you could blame them, but I don't think that they physically killed her. That's just nobody would. Chicago, we don't move like that. We wouldn't have. They wouldn't have took her to a hotel in the middle of the suburbs with 50 cameras to kill her and put her in a freezer. They would have just pulled up on her in the street and shot her like they do everybody else. So that's how I know
Facts.
for a fact.
That's one thing I always feel like too. Hey, I'm gonna let you answer the questions because I'm finna try to roll up real quick. But I was gonna say, man, look, I was working this concert last night, right? And we was out of beer and stuff. And they told me to go get some Coors and some Millers and shit out the freezer.
Oh shit.
And it made me think of bro. Now for one, the freezer is not that hard to open, but the thing about it is when it closes behind you, bro, that bitch don't latch or lock at all. You can barely touch it. That hole come right open, and it had the push knob, and just in case. See, the push knob is just in case if the mechanism is messed up. I thought I had to use a push knob. I just touched the door, and it comes right open, like an
Exactly.
icebox.
That's why they're saying somebody had to have locked it on her because all it was a push button because that freezer wasn't even being used, so there would be no reason for it to even lock.
Yeah,
it's a lot of
the push button is only if the mechanism does lock on you or something. Like push button is emergency, but normally you don't even need to push. I didn't need a push button to open the door back up. Like it's shut. It did, and look, it don't even shut hard behind you. It shuts like so slowly, like it don't just slam or nothing.
Yeah, it's an air compressed door to keep the air in.
Yeah, you just push the door open. You don't have to use the push lock. That's for emergencies, and it says it on it. This is for emergency only. And they have one you can push and you can turn. So I was like, dang, that's kind of strange because I opened that door like so easily.
Yeah, but some of them are different though. Some of them are different. I've worked in a lot of different places where I've been in a lot of freezers, and a lot of them doors are different. The handles on the outside might be, somewhat similar, but it could be different.
Yeah, facts.
Some of them have a hole on them to where you could put a lock on it.
Yeah, those freezers that she was in, you can put a lock on it, a padlock on the outside of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because you got to pull that handle. You got to pull a handle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They had a handle. See, the ones that she was in had a little handle, and it has a little thing like where you can put a padlock on it. Because you can see them. Like there's a footage of like the other freezers that's in there that's locked that I've seen. So the lawyer had that shit. So you can see what kind it is. But from my understanding, I know the freezer is fairly old, but from my understanding, them hoes don't just like like solidly locked when they shut, bro.
Nah,
Yeah,
definitely
Like
they
they
not.
slow.
stopped
They
making
shut
them hoes
slow.
like that. They stopped making them hoes like that, like in the '80s or some shit. Like,
Nah, they shut behind you slow, but
yeah,
the air compression and the rubber around it is supposed to seal the coldness around. You know what I mean?
yeah, that shit was like, I was like, damn, man. So even if we look at it like that, that's still a big negligence issue because they shouldn't have no old ass freezers that do that. They don't make freezers like that no more, bro. You see what I'm saying?
I
Hmm.
think that
They
hotel
shouldn't even
got
have
a
no
bunch
old
of
ass
shit going
freezer
on.
that will lock you in there. That's ridiculous, bro. But I'm gonna
That's
let
a
y'all ask that boy Bill some questions. Y'all was in the comments. Y'all had some questions for him. If y'all do, y'all can join the chat. Y'all can chop it up with him real quick. 'Cause I know a couple of people was see at first. A lot of people was thinking it was some cap, but when they started listening to him, it was like, man, this nigga, maybe this dude ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? For real.
hell no, hell no. I mean, put it this way: if I was gonna lie about knowing somebody, I would lie about knowing somebody famous, somebody who would get me somewhere. I mean, Kenneka was my homegirl, but she wasn't famous. You know, nobody knew who she was until after she had passed away. So, what benefits do I get off of doing that? That just
Facts.
don't even make no sense, bro. Like
I know you just
people
got the
just be dumb
trollers,
as
like you know
hell.
what I'm saying. After the interview, we for the most part we had so much love for the interview. We only had like two trollers, and one of them was a fan, so I ain't even
For
worried about
real.
that.
I've been seeing the numbers go up on there
Did you?
too. Like people are
I got a
actually
question,
watching.
bro.
What's up?
Did you like Kanika? Like, was y'all in a relationship or?
Nah. It was never like that. It was never like that. I mean, we like messed around, like jokingly, like, but we never were
Okay.
like that. We were just friends.
So you said, okay, I'm fine.
Yeah, in the first interview, he said something about they was just like texting, like text friends.
Yeah, like we would just be talking, like, cause the main when I first started talking to her, it was mainly over like text messages, but then we started like chilling. So, but when I chilled with her, I was never really around them other girls. I never even really
Right,
met.
right,
I never met Irene. I never met Monifa and them. So it's like I go off of what I see the same way y'all do.
right. Yeah, exactly.
But when it comes, I mean, I do know a lot of those people. I know a couple of people that were at the party. I know Peas and Killa and
Right,
Ty and them. So like, if all I know is that if I was there that night, that whole night would have went different because nobody would have put a motherfucking hand on her.
right.
She'd still be alive to this day.
Do you know her brother?
No, I only somebody had asked me that. No, I think they asked me if I knew her mother. No, I only met her sister,
Oh,
Lenore.
okay.
Her brother might have been actually locked up at that time.
Yeah, that's what I heard. He
I
was
could
like
be
that back
wrong.
then.
Yeah, so I think that's probably the reason why I never met him. But I seen
Yeah,
her mother in person. I never actually like introduced myself to her, but I did meet
right.
her sister.
Yeah,
And I was telling this dude about the day when they left her drunk on the porch. They had Monifa and them had left her by herself. It was like 1:30 in the morning. They left her by herself on somebody's steps, and she called me. And I had my homeboy
Yo,
bring
we
me to
was
go
talking
pick her
about
up,
that,
and we got
boss.
there. Yeah, she was literally slumped over on the stairs. I had to put her in the damn car and walk her and bring her home and walk her to her
That
front
was
door.
like one of the times when they
yeah.
drugged them.
Yeah, she was definitely on something. I don't. I To this day, I don't think it was just alcohol, but me and her talked about it, and she knew what was up. She knew that people were doing sneaky shit behind her back, but at the same time, like what I was telling boss, it's that's a friend that she had since she was in third grade. You know what I mean? So it's
Right.
kind of hard to just cut ties with somebody who you thought was your best friend ever since third grade and she was 19 years old. That's a long time to be friends with somebody. So I would always tell her, be careful because you never know who's your real friend. And there was a lot of them hated on her because of the way she looked and who she was. People asked
Hmm.
Monifa to look at Kenneka. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, and I'm not even saying like I'm being dead serious. Like it is funny, it's
that's the
hilarious,
truth though.
but
That's the truth though.
it's the truth. Yeah, that's what I'm
That's the
saying.
truth
And
though.
you know, same goes with Irene and the rest of them. Like people would look past them to see Kenneka, and I
Right.
think that's where the hate came in because it was like she was getting all the attention.
And you
Yeah.
know, I heard something like that too about that's why the famous person that was in the hotel that night only wanted her in the room.
Yeah, you know what famous person that is, right?
Yeah, come on, I ain't gonna say the name,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I'm not gonna say the name either, but I think we both know if his initials are BM, we're talking about the same
yeah,
person.
of course it's BM. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
that shit's
The
crazy
whole
because
the whole
I heard
city
that shit too.
the whole city is under that man.
Under that, yeah, like he's got family who's fucking connected to like everything in the city, bro. It's crazy.
Everything.
And he's even got his own restaurant in Rosemont.
Yep.
Like,
Mm.
what are the odds of that? That's just too much of a coincidence, if you ask me.
Supposedly, you know, she was in the room and she got out the room somehow, but
All
they
I
Mm.
must
know
have
is that
panicked. They must have
I
panicked.
I think they panicked, yeah, because they thought that she was dead and she wasn't
Yep.
dead. She kept waking up. She kept waking up because they kept knocking her out and she kept waking up.
Yeah, they kept shooting her with a drug from a needle.
Yeah, until they finally fucking shot her up with some shit that made it so she literally couldn't move anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And what's crazy is that
Uh.
those I know for a fact, for 100% fact that those security footage that they be showing her walk on or walking through the hallways, that shit's edited because I see her in person and she's not that thick. She wasn't that thick. She was a lot
Right.
skinnier than that. Like she was getting there, but she wasn't
Yeah.
as thick as they show. Like that girl's got on tight jeans and she's thick as shit. You could see it in those videos, and that just
Yeah,
wasn't her.
it looked like they took the frame because if you look at the frame when you see Kenneka, it looks more close up. You know how
Yeah.
you ever notice like when you go in a gas station, how you walk past one frame and you walk to another one and you look all big. It looked like they
Yeah,
was just using
exactly.
a specific frame of her walking and cut out the rest of the shit that happened. You get what I'm saying? Because nobody looked that close. Like you couldn't even see close on Monifa's face and none of their faces like you seen Kenneka. If you look at the footage, that's just like a cat because it's like 4 different frames.
Yep.
And they took one
Facts.
frame, which probably have her and whatever else was going on was out of that frame. And that's the frame they're using to present to us. That's probably why it looks so zoomed in on her or whatever, or whoever that person is. Even
Yo,
if it's
because
an actor, they're
boss,
using the frame.
it made crazy sense because when they panicked, they was like, "Yo, we gotta find her ASAP.
And you
We
know
gotta
what's
find her
crazy, bro?
ASAP." And then that's when we start seeing that little short Mexican dude running crazy with the
Yeah,
cart.
everywhere
He
she
did a
went, he would be in every spot that she ended up in. It
yo.
was
He did a
crazy.
glitch. He did a matrix,
Yeah, he disappeared. You saw that?
and then popped up.
Yeah, like a couple minutes later. Like,
Yeah,
yo,
the
that
same.
footage is
He look
so
at this, look at this.
edited.
You
It's
know what's so
crazy.
crazy? He's the only person that did the same glitch Kenneka did. Disappeared and popped up. He did
Popped up.
Yeah. Yep. And I've seen her wear that outfit before, bro. Like that wasn't the first time she's wore that outfit. I know what she looked like in that outfit, and she didn't look like that. And every
And
time they show her
from a
close
video
up,
I
bro,
seen,
her eyes are closed. If you notice when they show her walking in the hallways, if you zoom in, you screenshot every part where you could see her face, screenshot that shit and zoom in. Her eyes are closed every time. So how the fuck is she
See,
walking down the hallway with her
look,
eyes closed,
and see
bro?
that's look. You know that happens when somebody is drugged real bad. Like that's happened to because you know the lady Mackenzie Beck that was at Crown Plaza. She had a job meeting, a big old business meeting at the Crown Plaza, and a lot of her friends had room at Crown Plaza. She went at the DoubleTree, and she came up missing. And they showed pictures of her walking out the DoubleTree, and she had her eyes closed and was walking just like Kenneka. I can't make this up, bro. You can look it up. And she
Yeah, it's
disappeared, but they
crazy.
found
But
her.
Kenneka
Her
was
eyes was closed, and her head was all back. Her mouth was open and shit. I was like, what the hell?
That's what I'm saying. Like Kenneka was supposedly walking around for an hour. So you figure a whole hour, not one other person is walking past her. And if
Oh,
she was that fucked up, she would not have been able to stand up and walk around for an hour, bro. She would have sat
I
down
think I think
somewhere
she
or
definitely
did
passed out.
something.
I think she passed out somewhere for a little bit. That's probably when a lot of the foolishness play with her started. She woke back up.
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
yo, you know
and
what's crazy?
she definitely
I,
fought back.
boss, I just back in the I went back in some papers, and I've seen some shit about a human body science lab, like where they take the body parts in Rosemont, right? They raided the spot, arrested the dude that owned it. Okay. Then the lady who did the interview on the place said something about Kenneka Jenkins was tied to this like certain place.
Yeah, remember we did that. You played that. The dude in the van, he got caught in the van or whatever.
Yeah, him and his son.
Yeah, they got raided and shit with the body parts and all that shit.
Yeah, had all these heads, different body parts.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
They was connected to those same people.
Um, Lisa Love, we were close. You asked how close were me and Kenneka. We were close. And I met Kenneka. I said this in the last one. I met her through a mutual friend. One of my boys, one of my boys, his cousin was dating one of Kenneka's friends. That's how I met her. One of her real friends, not Monifa and those bitches. And yes, her and Monifa were real friends, were real best friends, but I just never trusted Monifa. She had a whole nother group of friends that I would have rather her hang out with than them. But that's who she was actually supposed to be with that night. She was actually supposed to go to the movies that night and see the movie It, the remake. She was literally supposed to go there and watch that movie, but they kept texting her and saying that they wanted her to come to the damn party. So she was like, fuck it, I'll go to the party because they wouldn't fucking stop blowing up her phone. They were saying, oh, you're bogus, you're whack, you're not going to come to my party.
She should have stayed wherever she was at.
And that's how Kenneka is. She likes to make everybody happy, you know?
Mhm.
She was trying to make her friends happy because they wanted her to go. So she figured, oh, my friends want me to go, so I'm going to go. Little did she know what they were plotting.
And you could tell in most of all her pictures, she was in good spirit.
Yeah, she was. She was a good girl. She was a normal good girl. She was working at a nursing home. She had a job. Like she wasn't no hood rat, like everybody says. And then um, that stupid ass rumor of her setting niggas up and doing all that. That's bullshit. She never set up a nigga a day in her life.
I
She
only
never
think I
did
heard
none of
that
that shit.
once. Yeah, that ain't true.
People talk about, oh, she deserved it. That's why that party. I heard it in the city. People saying, oh, they knew that that party was a going away party for Kenneka. I never heard that because I guarantee you, if I did, I would have been there.
Yeah, I
People
heard. I
always
heard
say
even
no
heard some
shit like
people
that to
try to
me.
say that they were like, man, uh, Kenneka was banging hard out there,
Nah, she wasn't.
banging, banging.
She wasn't. She would do her little live videos and, throw up her little signs, but she was really doing that just for play. She was just playing around in the live. Like she wasn't really in no gang, bro. I could put that on everything. She wasn't in no gang.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's obvious. You could kind of tell, man. Like I guess people don't know. how people move that's in gangs. She definitely wasn't no KI. She was, you know what I'm saying? Niggas in gangs, man, you don't have to guess. I wonder if they're in gangs, you gonna know for sure. They gonna talk about it. They gonna show it. They lingo gonna be on it. When they tweet, they gonna talk about, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Shit like that. It's not, you don't be like, man, I wonder if this person's a gang member. Like, if you gotta
And it's
wonder that, they obviously ain't one.
it's like it's like because she had like two or three different sets of friends, and like Monifa and them, they were the ones that were like in the streets like that. Well, like Monifa acted like she was in the streets, but Monifa's not on none of that shit either. But she acted like she was, and like Irene and all them, they were the street bitches. Like, and then she had her other normal set of friends that she would chill with, and that was really her. When she was with those girls, that was really her. And I feel like when she was with Monifa and all them, she would just she would portray that part to stick around them because, like I said, she was been friends with Monifa for a long time, so she didn't want to lose her as a friend. But I don't think she noticed the way that I noticed how Monifa was hating on her.
And I can see that because you know what I'm saying. I done had friends hate on me and shit, man. That's why a lot of people I grew up with, I don't fuck with them no more. They already know that ain't no, you know what I'm saying. Motherfuckers will try to hit me up every now and then, be like, "How's it been?" I'm like, "It's been the same way, nigga. Don't fuck with you." For real, man. And it's crazy because a lot of my friends, I found out how they was hating through mutual people that that my friend didn't know knew me that I knew, you know, or I ran into later on. And they be like, "Oh, you do you know woo woo?" I'm like, "Yeah, that's my homeboy." And then they'll tell me some shit, and I know it's true because they wouldn't know it. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But see, look, this is what I wanted to point out about this part when they were saying, "What is this?" Because this person was pointing it out because you see her like leaning over like to Shemaya, like getting out of the, you know, out the camera. Then they're saying, "What is this?" What? And I wish I could hear what Monifa said because she said, "Yeah, no, that shit." She said that shit something like it sounded like she said that shit straight or something like that. I don't know what the hell was going on right here, but this dude was pointing that shit out too, and I felt like that shit meant something.
See, that
All right,
nigga right
remember,
there was a
Tanika's
bitch.
sister.
Hey, no, and I ain't gonna lie, I did. It did sound like to me that I heard somebody said to drink that shit straight. I did. That's one thing that I could agree that it sounded like that this person's putting. It did sound like I heard somebody say, "No, drink that shit straight." Because remember, I
Then
said
one
this
girl
shit
said,
straight.
"I ain't on that."
Yeah, remember, I just said before that, before I played, I said it sounded like she said this shit straight or something, and he said, "Drink this shit straight." That makes sense right there, man. That do sound like that. Won't be play
They
that
also
again.
they also said the rumor that she got her throat cut that night. She did not get her throat cut. Number one, I was at her funeral. Her coffin was open. Her neck was completely fine. Fuck, people be saying anything, bro, on the internet. It's crazy.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't know about all that. That wouldn't even make. Yeah, I don't know about. I don't know how that came. Well, I know how
Yeah,
that came out, but
I don't want to get into that because
we ain't gonna
I
discuss
had a
that.
question.
We ain't gonna discuss that. Well, I
What's
know
the
how it got
question?
out there, but I don't know.
You can ask the question, bro. It's cool. Like
No, no,
I'll
no.
be
It's
chill
not
with
a
that.
question towards like any of us, but there was a question to that. Like, there's a lot of people speculating, oh, she was cut open and this and that. You
See,
know,
her being cut open for her organs, that's a different story because I couldn't see none of that. I'm talking her throat was not slit because her coffin was open the first few
Oh yeah,
minutes of the
definitely. You'd have
funeral,
definitely seen that.
and you could see her throat. Like I could literally see her. You could see her neck, bro, and it was fine. But as goes for her like kidney and all that, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not.
Only person that would probably know is her mom.
Yep, and her herself, but she's not
Yep.
here to
Yep.
say anything anymore. So yeah,
Such a
I know they
sad
could
man.
cover
So
cuts with
sad.
wax and makeup. I get that, Rhonda, but you would still be able to tell if somebody got their throat slit. Like that's there
Yeah,
ain't
even
no
the makeup.
ain't
Yeah.
no wax and makeup gonna cover that.
Yeah.
That's a big cut. Like maybe like a little cut on your face, wax and makeup will work, but not your whole throat. If somebody slit your whole throat, that's still gonna show a little bit.
And that'd be a very messy situation. Somebody would have to clean up and hide big time. I don't see how
And
that
she
shit
would have
would.
had blood all over her clothes, bro. Her shit would have been leaking. There would have been blood
Mm.
all over her. There was no blood on her in the freezer.
And in that freezer on the floor.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
would
and
have
look,
been
and look,
blood
and
everywhere.
you know the person that pushed that narrative said her throat was slit, and then they brought her to the hotel. And right there, I was like, "What?"
I seen
Oh
the
wait, is that
dude's
the same person
messages.
we was talking about the other day?
The dude's messages from
Nah,
Chicago. He made some messages saying, "Oh, she got what she want. Why are y'all calling her a queen? That bitch was no queen. She got what she deserved, and all they had to do was spray her down to get rid of the blood." Like, bro, whoever that motherfucker was, he never said his name because he's pussy. And number two, so what? The hotel let somebody use the spray thing in the fucking kitchen to spray her down, and even if they sprayed her down, the blood would stain her clothes. Ain't no water gonna get rid of that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The water's not gonna get rid of a blood stain. Like what the fuck? People be dumb as fuck, yo.
yeah,
I
they would
swear.
literally have to.
So
Then nobody could even be a guest at the hotel. There would be blood everywhere. Like that's the type of thing
Seriously.
that's gonna fully like that's the most messiest way to do something. Like you,
wasn't there another young girl that was supposed to be in the hotel dead at the same time?
Eugenia, which was her friend, I knew her too. And what's crazy is this is that people are saying that she got killed at the hotel. She didn't get killed at the hotel. She died in a car accident the day after they found Kanika's body.
Mm.
hmm
Her name was Eugenia, and
Set the
everybody
facts
was
straight.
saying, "Oh, they killed her because she wasn't down to set up Kanika, and she knew about it, so they ended up killing her too." No, she literally died in a car accident the day after, which was September 11th, the day after they found Kanika's body. Kanika died on the 9th, I believe, and they just didn't find her until the 10th.
Yo,
Or
this lady
should
said
I say
yes.
act like they find her till the 10th.
Yo, somebody just said Selena Gomez got her kidney.
I believe it. I believe it. Who's is the dude in here that knows BM? Is he still on here? You still on
Right
live,
here?
bro? Or did you?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Oh yeah, yeah. You know about the whole. If you know about BM, then you know about Selena Gomez, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, exactly. See, so yeah,
I'm
yeah.
s-
I believe it. I believe
But
it.
look at this. Look at this. With the
She got her
BM
surgery done 2 days
with the
after
with
they
the
found Kanika.
with the BM thing, one thing I could tell you though about that, like I ain't gonna get into point no fingers, but I did talk about this before. You know, that's big money, that's country club type of shit, and they ain't gonna let nobody stop their show.
yeah, that's a fact.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
You
like
know, the country club membership is 500. The cheapest to be a membership is like several hundred
100.
thousand.
It's just too much of a coincidence, bro. That man has a restaurant in the same town, and if you look up what his family, all their last names end in Stevens, and that's his family, and they're all like, they got like the director of fucking Rosemont, like, dude, they
Chief of
all got their
police.
own, yeah, chief of police. They all have their own jobs, and they pretty much run Chicago, bro. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, because look, this that's what I'm saying. This how the country club works, right? Okay, like check this out. When I was working a golf tournament, nobody buys tickets to golf tournaments. They're all country club members, and they get free drinks, free food, VIP access to things, all places that you can never go all the way around the world, and they pay like 200,000 a year for this membership. So that 200,000 they pay each month. All these rich people that got that money goes to stuff like the Caddyshack and it goes to supporting a lot of stuff like how you saying laws
Charities.
and stuff. These
Charities.
organizations, yeah, it goes all that money. Look at this. That's tax write off for these rich people.
Yep.
I'm a part of the country club. You know, man, like that's some big time money, man. Like
Yo,
you ain't ever. I'm talking about when you see Fortune 500 people sitting around, they don't even talk like just chat. They don't even talk about money because they got so much money, man. Like the dude I was working for, he said, man, like we working a golf tournament. He said, you see all them youngsters over there. The youngest dude over there was 23, 19 to 23. They were all billionaires off of oil, man. Like,
Yeah.
and you know, and they like tier one country club members. So we you see like that's just like okay, that's just like saying me having 9,000 subscribers, and to be a subscriber, it's 100,000. Now that money gonna be used to organize so much shit. Like that's what make them powerful, bro. Like they're in a circle of money, if you get what I'm saying. Anybody a part of that, they're in a circle of money. They don't have to worry about shit, bro.
Yeah, it's like the
They're not worried about
Illuminati.
crazy is that the dude that we're talking about, he just got caught like doing some inappropriate shit on film set, and they shut down the whole film set.
Yeah,
Facts.
yeah, I heard about
I
that. Yeah.
believe it, bro. I believe it. Like that dude's weird, bro.
Evil dude.
Yeah, and you can see it in his eyes, bro. She's haunting his ass. I know she is because you can see it in that man's eyes. That man
Yo, you know
probably
it's
has
crazy. It's been like that
a
for years since he's been on TV.
Mm-hmm.
He's had the same face.
Lisa Love, she said, "Did you know about the party and how come you didn't go?" Yeah, I knew about the party and I couldn't tell you why I didn't go. I just decided not to go, and to tell you the truth, every day I wake up, I regret it. I kick myself in the back every day. I mean, and I just wish that I could go back in time and decide to go to that party because if I did, I promise you on everything that that night wouldn't have went the way that it went. Because I would have been on her and I would have made sure that she did get home safe, like I done plenty of times in the past. See, that was one thing with her when it came to me is that she didn't have to worry about me trying no shit with her, trying nothing when she was drunk, trying to get in her pants, none of that. She never had to worry about that because I'm not like that. I don't do that stupid shit. Niggas just be thirsty, bro, and they'll do anything to try to get some if they want it. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Especially when you see a young lady off her square, like
Look
you
at
know,
where she,
a young lady in the state that she was in, you know,
yeah, they
anywhere
think it's
she
an
went,
easy
somebody
target.
probably would have tried to take advantage of it. You know what I'm saying? No matter
They
where
think it's
she
an
was.
easy
She
target,
could have.
and
Look,
and
this,
she
if she
wasn't
was at
going for that.
yeah, if she was at Disney World in that state of mind, somebody would have tried to take advantage of it. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? She could
Especially
be in
right
the
now,
most
bro.
friendliest place in the world, and they see a young woman that in that state of mind or messed up. You know, you already know that's when they're gonna really push up, get the feeling, all that type of stuff, which is
I guarantee
sad.
you, whoever did whatever they did to her, I guarantee you they got punched in their mouth a couple times because she
Yeah.
wasn't going for that. She was not like that. There was no way in hell you were gonna put your hands on her and she wasn't gonna fight back.
Let me ask you this: what about this narrative with Daria Davis? You know what I'm talking about?
Now, who's that?
The young girl, she was a little bit younger. They said that she was a friend of Kenneka, and they found her. She was missing. They found her in an apartment, and some of her body parts was missing, fingers and shit. Sadaria Davis from Chicago.
I never heard her name before, so I
Yeah,
don't
they
know.
said
Unless
she
she
was a.
was a,
They
she
said she
could
was
have
a
been a
friend
friend
of
of
Kenneka.
Kanika's. Like I didn't know all of Kanika's friends, so I mean, she
Yeah,
could have been her friend. I just never heard of her or met her, so I
and
don't
they
know.
was linked. They was trying to link that to the case, but come find out it was a serial killer that they're saying they believe is responsible for her. That was doing that to a lot of young girls out there and shit.
There was a serial killer out here not too long when that shit actually happened.
Yeah.
Actually,
That's what I'm
while that
saying.
shit was happening, people were getting killed. Like it started like maybe like a couple weeks before it, and then it he was still doing it, and it happened like after he killed somebody after she died too. So
Yeah, that's what
I
I'm talking
definitely
about.
believe
That's
that.
the situation I'm talking about. And people was linking it to Kenneka and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, that's crazy.
But oh yeah, let me ask you this though, because you said you know Killer in them, right?
Yeah,
Okay, now is it me? I just felt like Killer. It sounded like Killer was telling a lot of the truth. How you feel about his statement with Irene in
I think
on that TV?
Killa and PZ both told the truth pretty much. I wish that they would have kept their eye on her a little bit more, but I think what they said was true. And I'm sorry if y'all can't hear me that good. I'm using headphones, so this is the best it's gonna get. I'm trying to talk as loud as I can, but I see it in the chat. But yeah, nah, I think what they said was true. I mean, they were partying. They were they weren't 100% focused on what Kanika was doing. So there wasn't really much that they could do. The whole thing is what Irene said. I kind of agree with because it was Monifa's job. Monifa came with her. Monifa should have left with her. That's how it works. Now that was just Irene's party. Irene is responsible for her until she leaves that party. Exactly what Irene said, and she said that she was. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know if Irene kept an eye on her. What happened? I don't know what happened in that room. But what when she said, "Oh, Kanika wasn't my responsibility when the party was over. She was Monifa's." I agree because you, whoever is drunk, whoever you came with, should be the same people that you leave with, and they should make sure that you get home safe if they know that you're drunk.
Yeah, and Monifa, like even all the footage through the TY's live in the party, Monifa was the one that it seemed like was interacting with Kanika the most, saying her name, telling her to come here, joking, laughing and shit.
Yeah,
You
and
know
you
what
could
I'm
hear
saying? It's
Kanika.
like
She
she was
wasn't
like
really
right
fucking
there
with it.
beside her all the time. She's like she was right there with her the whole time, except when she decided to not be with her when she left her out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. You could hear Kanika. She wasn't even really fucking with. You could hear her go, "Oh, I'm not finna play with you right now." Like you could literally hear her tell her that. Like whatever Monifa was doing, Kanika wasn't feeling it.
Yeah. She said you starting to blow me. Y'all starting to blow me. Like she was like blow her high, her mood, like whatever the fuck was going on. But from my
Oh, I said
understanding,
the
what was
same thing
going on,
about
look,
Brie and Shemaya.
for
I
my
said the same.
understanding, what was going on, check this out. From my understanding, what was going on, if you think about what Irene was saying, is they was talking shit about Monifa, and Kanika was like, "Be nice," and for a little bit, and I think that's where a little bit of the tension was starting, and the funniness with Monifa, because remember Irene was like, "Well, we was really getting on her ass. She wasn't ever invited. We was getting on her ass, and my sister was was uh, was talking about her, and then Kanika was talking about be nice and all that. She, you know what I'm saying? That's why whenever I look at them videos, I actually just stop and listen to everything they be saying and stuff, because they is telling the story of what happened. You know what I'm saying? They
That's
was there.
true. Kanika, I mean, that's true. Monifa wasn't invited. Kanika bring Monifa. Irene and Monifa were beefing before that. They didn't even really fuck with each other like that. Kanika is the one that bring Monifa with her. Monifa wasn't invited to that party.
Hmm. So yeah, man. Like I said, I don't know. I feel like that shit. And then all the stuff that was surrounding it, like when they said J Money, how J Money had got killed or whatnot. I don't think. Do you think that was linked to it?
I don't think that that was linked to it because I know who killed Jay Money and my homeboy did that. So and he's now dead too. So that didn't have anything to do with Kanika. That was just
Damn.
some street shit that Jay Money ended up getting caught, and that was it. There was that didn't have nothing to do with Kanika.
Yeah, that's why I say a lot of this stuff was going on. A lot of this stuff was going on was like like after that really was already some street shit from what I seen, because the people that was on some street shit, it was already known. They was already saying that. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't surprising me whenever some street shit happened to some of the people, because from day one they was pointing out who's the street dudes and shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't never just try to link every single thing that ever happened to Kenneka, because we already knew some of the people that was there was already out there anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro, that shit's crazy. But the police ended up killing the person that killed J Money not too long after that. So, and Kanika was probably like 14 and 15 when that happened. So it was like way before Kanika even died.
When you talking about, I'm talking about the one, the J Money, the one that's her mom's like brother or something, the one that took the pictures of the
Oh, you're
street.
talking about her uncle. You're talking about. I
Yeah.
thought you were. My
No,
fault. I
not the
thought you
other
were
J
talking about.
Money. I know,
I
I know
thought
the
you.
other
That's
J
who I.
Money you talking about too. Not
Yeah, that's who I thought
not
you were
the
talking
young
about.
J Money, not that. Nah, not him.
Oh, you're talking about John. See, I know him as Jonathan. I didn't know you were talking about J Money. I know who you're talking about now. Yeah, her
Yeah,
uncle. Yeah, I know him. I
yeah, I
met
know.
him a couple
Yeah,
times.
because I could understand what you're talking about, because there was another J Money that was like a little street dude and shit.
Yeah, he was
That got
affiliated
killed.
with O Block and them. Yeah,
Yeah. J Money from O Block.
that's who
They
I
used to
thought you
talk
were
about
talking
him.
about. That's why I was like, wait a minute, hold up, because that shit happened a minute ago. I was like, wait.
Yeah, but as far as her uncle or whatever, what do you think? How people link that to Kenneka case as far as him? I mean, the only thing he really did
Honestly,
was took some pictures.
he took some pictures and he was shot. So I think if it was the hotel or if it had anything to do with them, it could have been cops. Like I feel like it could have been like off-duty cops who shot him and killed him, but I don't think it was any street shit because he wasn't really like that. I mean, he was like that, but he didn't have beef like that. Is what I'm saying. So and it was just a coincidence that that had happened to him like a little bit after he went and took pictures in the kitchen and did all that. So yeah, that was weird. But if you asking me who I think did it, it was probably the police, and they were in on it. The same police that were in on the Kanika thing. They're trying to keep everybody's mouth shut.
Dang.
Same thing goes with Zach. I mean, you don't know if Zach's murder was involved with the Kanika thing, or even if it wasn't. I still think that had something to do with it because Zach has been in every hood in Chicago and multiple times and has done interviews and nobody has ever threatened Zach like that. And nothing, he's never been shot at or none of that shit. And then all of a sudden he says he's gonna do the Kenneka Jenkins case and he ends up dead. Like that's just a little bit too much of a coincidence. But at the same time, he was in Chicago and he did do interviews with certain people that really didn't like him. So I mean, it could
Yeah.
be and it might not be. So they said my boy Melly did it. Melly didn't do that shit, bro. The fuck? They blamed it on him. Like, bro, just because he was known for doing that, that doesn't mean he did it to Zach. Like he didn't have nothing to do with that.
Yeah, see, that's what I was saying, because with Zach, I was I started following him like before I even was YouTube and just on some music shit. So I was watching him come up and all that, and how much love he got. And then I seen when that shit happened, where some people he blogged, start getting busted. That's like one of the only few times I ever seen him get backlash or people threaten him or anything. Like for the most part, he always got love. I never seen all of that, and when I started seeing all of that from Twitter and all that, people was like, hundreds of messages. People was like uh, getting on Zach, and Say Cheese and all them was telling him to change it up, and then he did try to change it up because he started like investigating the Kenneka case instead of doing all the rapper stuff. He did try to switch over, you know, and unfortunately that shit happened to him. So I understand why a lot of people feel like it's directly connected. I mean, who knows? You know what I'm saying? But one thing about it is you got to also have to know a little bit about Zach's life and his history too, because it's too easy just to throw something on one thing and then never know what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people throughout the time that I've been covering this, a lot of people did not know about their Harvey world or none of that stuff that was going on with Zach.
Yeah, Zach shit is crazy.
Yeah, a
Aaliyah
lot of people did not know
told
that, bro.
you said when Kenneka got off the elevator and saw the reflection of Monifa in the elevator, what is your take on that? I don't know. I didn't see that. I didn't see a reflection of Monifa in the elevator. But that's some weird shit if that did happen.
Okay, let me ask you this. Okay, you know the dude that they had with the little red sweater on that everybody was trying to point the finger at him, talking about he lifted their soul, her soul or something, and they was at the Double Tree. You
Yeah,
know
I
what I'm
know
talking
him.
about?
Yeah, I know him.
Okay. Now the only thing about that is I seen a real clear video of Ty's footage, and I was looking at Irene's glasses, and it looked like it was somebody that had that same outfit on. I just recently was just looking
Well,
at some shit, and I was like, hold on.
there was two people that night. It was him. He had on red, but he had on red. Who had the red jacket on?
Yeah,
I
that's
don't.
what
I
it looked like
know
was in
who you're talking
Monifa's
about.
glasses.
Yeah, Monifa's glasses. Yeah. Um, the dude with the red jacket. I don't know. The nigga you're talking about. I know who he is. I'm just not gonna say his name, but I don't know. That was weird. Like when I saw that live of him saying we lifted her soul, that was weird. But he didn't do nothing. A lot of them are sitting there trying to get clout and claim that they had something to do with it just because they were there. But that's just gonna make you look stupid and possibly get arrested if you keep doing that dumb shit because they're only doing it because the case was closed. If the case was open, he wouldn't have made that damn live and said that dumb shit.
Say that again, bro.
No, I'm saying he wouldn't have said that shit. That oh, we lifted her soul shit. He only did that because the case was closed. If the case was still open, he would have never. Half of these dudes that are sitting there, like the other dude Tolliver, where he kept making the live saying, "I'm nowhere around you," trying to act like he was one of the ones who did something. Like these dudes are just they're doing it to try to get clout. Like they had nothing to do with that shit. Just because the fucking case is closed, they think they can make live videos and do all that, and it's bullshit. They wouldn't be doing that if the case was open. They weren't doing that when it was open. Lisa Love Tolliver was ran out the city. Taylor Made, yes, he
What was
was.
he? Hey, what was he ran out the city for?
Because he was claiming something that he didn't do. He kept making that. He made that video that went viral. He kept going, "I'm nowhere around you," like trying to act like he was the one that did it, and she didn't know that he was around her. Like so, he was saying that in the live video, trying to stop the city. He was starting to get death threats and all types of shit. He couldn't even come out his house.
My bad. That's why I was asking you that because I was trying to make sure what I was thinking was correct, because when I look at the sequence of events, somebody did push a narrative about Monifa and her boyfriend, and then later on it looked like he did that video clout chasing. You see what I'm saying? I remember somebody tried to say, I think Monifa, boyfriend or whatever, this is, and then later on, you know what I'm saying, after the Kenneka case was even getting more bigger, it seemed like maybe he did that video just to gain some attention or some shit.
I think he did. And
Yeah,
I
being
don't.
funny and shit.
I think Ty, he's another one who wrote shit on Facebook acting like he did something when he knows he didn't do shit. Only reason why people know him is because he's the one that did the damn live inside the party. Nobody even knew who the fuck he was until that live came out, and everybody was like, "Ty, Ty," like you're a bitch, bro. You ain't have nothing to do with that shit either.
But let me ask you this, but because I mean, like, we all know what they do that for. But as far as the spiking the drinks and shit, who do you think like at what point, like, who do you think was doing that shit, bro? He lagged out or something. Maybe his phone died. But I'm gonna play this real quick. I might get off in there a little bit. I might do another live in a second. But this, I wanted to play this because I know I caught this a long time ago. Oh, there you go, right there.
My fault, bro. I hit the button again. Ask that question again. What were you saying?
Like on that play spike and drink shit. Like, who do you think was like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think Mariah spiked the drink.
and she was in the party, huh?
Yeah, she's the one that comes out of the bathroom with the drink in her hand and says, "Oh, I'm finna give this to that girl over there." You can hear her say it. She's got the white tank top on.
Are you talking about the TY sister?
No, no, there was two girls in the party. Not Ty's sister was the one that was in the live with him. There's another girl who's in the bathroom who comes out with the cup. That's a different girl. Everybody thinks it's the same girl. It's not. It's a different girl. There's two different girls in there with white white tank tops on. That was
Yeah,
the
the
whole
crazy
reason
thing
why
about
they brought.
the crazy thing. My bad, I wasn't trying to cut you off, but I was just saying the crazy thing about that it did seem like a lot of them girls was kind of wearing the same outfits. Even Irene was wearing a similar outfit to Kenneka's with the stuff button up, a little tube top and all that shit. Like, I was like, damn, they all kind of like wearing the same shit.
Yeah, for real. And the they made a big deal about that because Monifa knew that Mariah was finna be at the party, and Monifa knew that Kenneka and Mariah didn't get along because of Rico, and that was Kenneka's man, and he had a baby with Mariah, so they never got along. So that should have been an eye opener for her right there when she got there. I don't know why she didn't just turn. She should have just turned around and left right when she knew that she was there.
Hey,
She might have
I
not have
think
been there at
what he was
first
trying to
though.
say, from what I understand, what he's trying to say is, I don't think that he's saying that Mariah, because I didn't look at that girl that was doing. I don't think he was saying like Mariah handed Kenneka a drink, but I'm thinking he's saying that Mariah was handing out drinks and probably would have been the one that spiked it, because we all know that Kenneka wouldn't take a drink from her Mariah, and Mariah
Yeah,
knows who
nah,
Kenneka is, so he wouldn't call her that. She wouldn't call her that girl. You know what I'm saying?
nah. Mariah
She
isn't
was
the
handing,
one.
whoever that person was handing
Mariah
out drinks,
isn't.
giving people drinks.
Mariah is not the one that handed it to her. That's not what I was saying. Ty's sister is the one that handed her the drink. What I was saying was that they both had on the same clothes. They both had on the same kind of shirt. Of course, Kenneka wouldn't take no damn drink from Mariah. I never that those words didn't come out my mouth. So people in the chat, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. I didn't say that shit.
Nah, it's
It's a
just
shit to take shit on.
it's just the fact that your what's the name's a little low, and cause I'm having I can hear you and shit pretty good. Sometimes it gets loud, but sometimes it gets a little low. So it's like that's why I'm cause I can hear you better from my end, cause you on my stream. So that's why I'm just clearing up any miscommunication on that part. Cause it is a little low, but I can hear you pretty good.
That party was not no damn smash party, bro. Y'all be saying anything in these comments. Smash party. What the fuck kind of girl y'all think? Yo, see, I'm not about to sit here and read all this disrespectful shit because it's different when it comes to me, bro. I actually knew her, so I'm not about to sit here and see these disrespectful ass comments, bro, because you wouldn't be saying that to nobody's face. So fuck out of here with that. It's a fucking smash party. You're a dumbass.
I don't believe it was a smash party because I done been to a smash party before in younger days, and it's a little bit different. It wasn't really that much room to be a smash party, and they do be recording that type of stuff, but it didn't really give off that much of the vibe of a smash party. But now, was dudes coming there to try to smash? Of course, you know what I'm saying. Of course, that's any party. Yeah, they coming there because the first thing the nigga gonna be like, man, is there any holes in there? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of
That's
course, but that's what I'm saying. Kanika was no hoe, and Kanika wouldn't go to no damn smash party. I don't know. Everybody thinks like she was some hood thought that was not her. Bro, she probably only slept with about fucking 3 people, and everybody thinks like she was this girl who fucking like slept with all of Chicago or something, bro. That's not. That's just not who she was, bro. Like people really need to
yeah.
get their facts straight.
And I could agree with that because how much attention this case got. Every nigga that Kenneka smashed would have been coming out there talking about how he smashed her and trying to put pictures out and sell pictures, man. Come on, like think about it. They would have, motherfucker would have really came out with their information. They had pictures and shit. They'll be
Exactly.
trying to sell that shit, man. How big this
Exactly.
case got. Ain't nobody gonna be
Exactly.
quiet about that, man.
And one of the dudes that she smashed is dead. So there's only a couple left, if that.
And look, you getting this straight out of a man's mouth. I'm telling you, man, men don't they don't really especially youngsters they don't hide their cap game. So for y'all women that think y'all being real slick, nah, them niggas is telling who you running through and shit. They gonna tell somebody for sure. Everybody know.
Oh,
Everybody know who you smashing, man. Nigga gonna come straight out the woodworks with that. They
yo,
gonna be
hold
like,
on.
yeah, I
Matter of fact,
smashed the
hold on.
first
Yo,
day.
hold on. Taylor, my dick, bro. You don't know shit. What the fuck is you talking about? I don't know who you. I'm just coming on here 5 years. Bro, I've been talking about this shit for the past 5 years, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? Yo, for real, bro. See, this is what I'm saying. These stupid ass trolls, bro. Like that's crazy. You a little fanboy, bro.
No, hey, don't worry about the trollers, but just try not to say nothing too provocative so they'll keep the video up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Don't
yeah,
worry
all
about
right,
that,
yeah.
bro.
My fault, my fault,
Because
my fault.
you know how YouTube they get the tripping. I don't want you to get too mad, then start saying some shit like, "Oh boy,
Yeah,
oh man,
nah.
this shit," and then But I mean, you gotta
Fuck
let
Trey Gang.
you gotta let people have their little opinion. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that's how they. You know,
He
people
said,
want to
so
do
why
that
you
shit,
ain't
man.
been? He said, so why you ain't been Trey Gang? Trey Gang, half the shit that comes out of Trey Gang's mouth is bullshit. What are you talking about, bro? That dude don't know what's going on. He don't know her. What is you talking about?
Yeah,
Trey
everybody,
Gang's another YouTuber making videos about somebody he don't know. So what is you talking about? I'm fake. Now come prove it. I'll let you know where I'm at. You come prove how fake I am.
Hmm.
What you talking about? I'm not finna troll with these dudes, bro. I feel like I'm talking back and forth with 6ix9ine or something, bro. You got me up here with these trolls, bro.
Yeah, and look, and the thing about it is, see, this is what initially even made me go live today because check this out, bro. You know, on the interview that we did, there was somebody that was trolling me, right? And sometimes I respond, so I was like, you know, I got on that ass, and then what messed me up is I clicked on their fucking page, right? In which people don't understand when you leave comments, it's a whole like not in live chats but on videos, it's a whole paper trail for the content creator. So like if you like I could click on her stuff and see what comments she made to me before, and it was like 3 months ago, and she was like, Boss TV, I love your channel, hey baby, and I've been looking for you, best friend, and all that. And I'm like, this is the same girl that's troll like saying this crazy stuff to me right now. I was like, and then I confronted her on it because I went back to her old messages and responded on it, and she just got quiet. So I'm like, oh, so that's y'all, that's the
A
trolling
fan.
shit. Y'all really on that trolling like that.
And they really a fan.
Yeah,
And
she was. I'm
I'm
talking
a
about. I went down, and she was like, "Boss TV, man. Hey, friend. I've been trying to catch up with you. Woo, woo, whoop." And you know, other comments, love your channel. And then for some reason, the other day, she was just trolling. I don't know why. She just thought it was funny. People just do that. I don't know.
and I'm gonna answer the question right now. He said, "Why has it been almost 5 years and I haven't said anything?" Because I'm gonna let you know this right now. Because when it first happened, I want my girl to rest in peace. The fuck are you talking about? I actually knew this girl. I want her to rest in peace. But now that I see 5 years later, people are still going hard for her and making videos for her and trying to get justice for her. You damn right I'm gonna say something. And I did say something years ago. What are you talking about? Just because I don't sit here and make YouTube videos about her, so that's me not saying nothing. You don't know what I do. What is you talking about?
Everybody's not a YouTuber. And plus,
And you're not keeping
didn't
it
you chop it up with Leave No Witness or something one time or something?
I've been on Leave No Witness. I've been on how many people's the older ones back in the day that used to come out, bro. I talked with people like I'm not. You're the first person I actually did like an actual like interview with and like was on here for a couple hours because I watched your videos and you're onto something. So I'm not gonna sit here and and go back and forth with some dude in the comments who's probably never stepped foot in Chicago a day in his life, and you're gonna sit over here and tell me I'm fake. You come to
Yeah.
Chicago, I'll tell you my address, and you come to show me how fake I am, buddy. Come on, bro.
That's why.
Stop playing with me.
That's why I don't do a lot of stuff with a lot of people too, because it's all about. I know how the YouTube game is, man. Like whenever I first started YouTube, I was looking at it, was like, man, so I could just make up something and I could probably get 1 million views if I make up something. And then when I first started YouTube, and I was like, it ain't me though. You know what I'm saying? Like I got people that know me. I got real. See what I'm saying? Like people don't understand the difference between a YouTuber, a person that's really like. I make up shit. This shit, bro. I got cousins and relatives all around here that's gonna be like, boss, what the fuck was you talking about? Like, niggas, like everybody know. Like, I just can't do it. I can't make up shit, but I do know the game. I know you can make up and twist stuff and get so many views, but after a while, that shit will come to an end because everybody's just gonna look at your channel as like cap and not reliable. You know what I'm saying? Because it is all about clickbait.
Exactly. So now, if I was lying and if I was just sitting on here trying to get clout, don't you think I would make my own videos to try to get clout and make money off the shit? Like, what the fuck? I have never made a YouTube video a day in my life. So I don't know where this dude's coming, getting all this weird shit that he's saying. Like, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. The trolls be
He does
crazy.
that from time to time. He does it. You know, like, look, that's why I was telling you, like, whenever I first uh got you up here, I was like, man, I know you. I was just letting you know. I know there was gonna be some people that's gonna be asking serious questions, and some people that's gonna automatically try to come at you left from the jump. You know, just things like that. Like, you know, people just that's just a part of. But I never. The crazy thing about that is like as long as I've been even YouTube, and I noticed that type of behavior is like really like mainly only exists with the Kenneka Jenkins case. Like it wasn't that much trolling on Dolph or none of these other cases. But for some reason, like the Kenneka Jenkins case was such like bro, like when I first started uh looking at this back in 2017, I made a video maybe like a couple weeks after it happened, and then I started doing my research. I started finding out that like, bro, it was like 100 fake Monifa pages, and they was really talking to YouTubers and giving them fake, and it was a whole bunch of fake pages and fake uh people that was allegedly the killer page, and I was like, bro, why did like at one point even Irene, there was like at one point it was like 30 Irene Robert pages, and the only way I could keep track of the real ones is the real ones was on Kanika's page, and Teresa follows the real ones too. So I know about that trolling. Like it was so many fake people with fake pages coming to bloggers and acting like they giving them information and shit. And I'm like, damn, this blogger didn't do their research and see that this is not a real account, man. I even seen somebody have a Kenneka Jenkins page just so they can get like thousands and thousands of Twitter followers, and then she turned around and changed it to her model page for herself.
If I wanted clout being from Chicago, I would say that I knew like King Von or FBG Duck or Taffy or somebody with a name, so I could get some type of fame off of it. Like, what the fuck? Why am I gonna sit here and just make up Kenneka like out of nowhere, bro? Like that doesn't even make no sense.
And see, look, Lisa Love, this is what I'm saying is, look at it. This is what I'm saying. If you really, because that's this what I'm saying. Like, we all intelligent, and the thing about it is, these bloggers look at us not like this is the truth about the blogging game. They just realize they just feel like people are not intelligent. We could tell them any fucking thing, put a video, they're gonna believe it. That's why YouTube is starting to come up with this misinformation shit too. And you see a lot of people getting slowed down. You're not seeing them that much because they're fucking just making up shit, fucking up cases. And that's why I think that's really what's gonna mess up the YouTube game. And that's why they're being more strict. But for the most part, some information is real. But we all understand if we all been watching the case, a lot of this information is false. That's why it's always new breakings and new this person, because a lot of this shit is false. Like I can't believe that somebody thought that Zacktv killed her and duct taped her to himself and walked through the Crown Plaza, and they blurred him out, and she was on his back. Like I can't. Oh yeah, he was on her back. Like all this type of information. I'm like,
That's the type
then
of shit
her
that Taylor
mother
Made
set
would
her
say.
up. Her mom was in a huge organ, human trafficking. Like, come on, man, that's a fake. It's a lot of fake information out there on this case. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's more fake than it is, more fake information than it is real.
Yo, boss.
No, go ahead.
Yo, this dude just said that you be stealing your content from Trey Gang.
I don't even watch Trey Gang. He said that Trey Gang came to my show before. I ain't never been in Trey Gang on his
Nobody
website.
watches.
You better get it right. Trey Gang then came to, and I don't even want to do that because who said that? Because I'm gonna block them. Who said that?
Taylor
Oh,
Made.
that Taylor Made. Yeah, he out of here. I ain't trying to start that shit because I'm actually like I'm actually cool with bloggers. Trey Gang came through here before one time. It was love. I ain't finna do that dumbass shit, man. You out of here, bro.
For real, dude's like 6'9" on here like crazy. He's a troll, bro.
Talking about I'm stealing. I ain't never ran with none of Trey Gang's narratives, so I don't know what you talking about.
That's crazy, bro.
See, yeah, he trying to do that messy shit, which I don't care because Trey Gang ain't even gonna play with it because all he gonna do is give me more numbers. If he try to, you know what I'm saying, start mentioning my name. See, that's what I'm saying. That let you know he ain't even a real Trey Gang fan because you're not gonna use Trey Gang name to even try to give nobody else some attention. You see what I'm saying? That's why I don't mention other YouTubers on my channel. That's
like
free
I
publicity.
answer all questions, and I've been cool on here. But when somebody comes on here disrespecting somebody and disrespecting me and somebody who I personally knew, I'm not gonna deal with that.
And I didn't really want to tell him to block him because I don't like blocking people. But I was like, now he's just going into that messy shit, which I don't really do that shit. I don't talk about other bloggers. I like to have content. I don't like to be on no messy drama shit and make videos about bloggers and all that shit. I don't do that shit, man. Because I feel like that's weak. I feel like that means you don't got no content, bro.
Wait, so romantic. If he was saying that to me, how would that make any sense? I don't got a YouTube channel.
Oh,
So
he was saying that to him. If he was saying it to you, then I don't
if
know.
but that don't even make no sense. I don't got no channel. So what was he saying that to me for? He said you get all your content from Trey Gang. So
Yeah, he's
that
not a
don't even make no
content creator,
sense.
so I thought he
I'm
was
not a
talking about
content.
me.
That's what I'm saying. He was talking about you. He just didn't put. I'm not a content creator, so he wasn't talking to me. I've been talking about facts. I've been saying straight facts ever since I've been on here. If people want to believe me, they can believe me. If they don't, then don't. I really don't care. I'm not on here to entertain y'all. I was on here having a conversation with my guy who wanted to ask me some questions. Simple as that.
Like I said, I already knew that type of stuff would happen, but you gotta look at it as a whole. For the most part, you got people rocking with you. Everybody ain't gonna rock with you. Like it's people that didn't like Michael Jackson. It's a lot of people that don't like LeBron. It's everybody ain't gonna like you. But if you got your numbers don't lie. You see what I'm saying? Because really,
Exactly.
that's one person out of over 600 different people that have watched his live so far. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. And even
That's
on
just one person.
our first one, we got all good comments. Most of the comments are good that are left on there, and there's already almost 3,000 views, 2.5 thousand views in what 2 days?
It's really more than that though, because YouTube got 2 day delay, so it's 2 days
Oh, see, I
behind
didn't
right
even
now.
know that. So there
Yeah,
you
it's got
go.
2 day delay on everything on everything you're except for like your likes, but like views and even super chats and stuff. I can't see none of that shit. It's 2 days behind for some reason. But yeah, man, I hate that I had to block out. I wish I want to see if I give him a chance to come clear that shit up. Let me see if I can give him a chance to clear that shit up. Because I don't know, man. I'm trying to. I hate. I feel like we all could fucking uh be on this motherfucker, be grown. But like I said, I'm just not gonna participate in the BS. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't do that. I never did. You ain't never came to my channel and seen me on that. You know what I'm saying? I let other people that's the way they do their stuff. Then that's the way they do it. But you never
Entertain.
see me
I'm not
doing it
finna
like that.
entertain. I'm not finna entertain that dude, bro. I'm on here. If people want to ask me some real questions and be real and be respectful, I'll do it. But other than that, I'm not. I'm not entertaining you. So y'all can put whatever y'all want in the comments. I'm not even going to entertain it. So
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
only reason why I'm on here is because I want people to know who the real Kenneka was. I don't want people to have some bullshit theory in their head about who she was, and it's not true. So
Ain't gonna lie. When I started covering this case, it was a lot of people that was coming in trolling, saying some bad stuff about Kalik, and I was like, it used to make me mad. I used to argue. I was like, damn, do you know her? Like, and then I found out some, you know what I'm saying, that like some people were sharing like some of her shit to her, like, and I was just like, man, y'all can't really just come on here and be doing all that because shit kind of weird. Like, because at the end of the day, I know for a fact that people that saying that don't know her because I feel like if you knew somebody, you wouldn't even talk about them like that, really, in real life. you would have to have some hate for them to talk about somebody like that, even if you like knew them. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people. I don't go around talking real bad and reckless about them. Like, what's the point of talking reckless about it? That's why I never could understand that part. That shit be crazy. But hold on, I'm gonna look. Let me. Oh yeah, I want to show this shit again too, cause I don't know what. I always was looking at this, man. I was always looking at this. I promise you.
Remember, Kenneka
Yeah, that shit's crazy.
See, I mean, did I like? I always was wondering, like, what? See, I thought that it was Kaniga saying, "What is this?" And Monique said, "Nah, that shit straight." But now looking at this, it makes sense. It's saying, "Drink that shit straight."
Well, that whole sleepy tea shit, people in Chicago be calling lean sleepy tea. So, I mean, that could be what whoever said sleepy tea, they could have been talking about lean. I'm not sure, but I do
But
know
he
that they
was
be
right
saying.
about what he's saying. The words they were saying, because you say you do recognize sleepy tea does mean something.
Oh yeah, sleepy tea definitely means lean.
Hmm. Okay, so yeah, that because I was always trying to make out what they were saying right there. I felt like that something was important going on right there. Because it looked like she was leaning over Shemaya, and she jumped back and was like, "What is? Whoa, what is this?" And then they started laughing at her, like they was laughing. And I thought somebody said, "Nah, that it's straight," but from his observation, he believes that they're saying, "Not drink it, drink that straight." But
Yeah,
yeah, man. Let me
that's
see.
some weird
Now I'm
shit.
just looking into some stuff real quick though. Let me see. You can chop it up with him and stuff. I'm just looking
You
up something.
said, did you know? Platinum 3219 said, "Do you know if Monifa take Kanika's ring, then return it to her mama?" I heard that she had the ring, but her mother has the ring now, so I don't know if that was true or not. All I know is that her mother has her ring. I don't know.
They ain't saying nothing.
Nah, ain't nobody saying nothing.
I'm trying to see what this dude Taylor Baker. I think he got blocked. I want to know what y'all think. Do y'all think Taylor Mack should stay blocked?
I mean, that's up to you, brother. This is your thing. You want to unblock them, go for it. I'm not even gonna entertain them, but
Yeah, no, I just want to see what some people in the comments are saying. Do they think you think he should stay blocked? I think because I think he got blocked.
Lisa Love, I don't know if she knew his sister or who she knew. I mean, I don't know all her friends and who she talked to. I mean, I could only know what I did with her, you know. Me hanging out with her, it was anytime I hung out with her, it was just really just us. It was I didn't hang out with her with a bunch of people like that. So and y'all are misunderstanding. Like I never said I knew this girl my whole life either. I only know her a couple years. So it's like y'all are acting like I said I knew her my whole life or some shit. That I should like know everything about this girl. I only know what I seen.
Man, I'm looking through this. I got a shitload of people blocked, boy.
Trolls.
My moderators will block some people too once they get, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, motherfuckers just be playing too much, but now they understand.
Conscious said, so was this all really a setup or was it an accident after somebody went a little too far? I think it was an accident after somebody went too far, and I think that somebody was somebody at the hotel. I think they tried doing something to her, and she fought back, and she fought back better than they thought she was going to fight back, and they choked her out or they did something to her and they killed her, then put her in the freezer.
Yeah, hey man, now who blocked that old man? This is old dude that used to come on my channel. I see he blocked to this old. He was a little like it was a little strange shit. So like blocked him. I forgot all about this dude. I'm looking through this block list and shit.
QC Kennels, he wasn't stating his opinion. He was on here running his mouth saying people were lying and people are fake and telling this dude he gets his content from other people. That's not saying your opinion. That's sitting on
Yeah,
here trolling and
because
talking
yeah,
shit.
because I don't watch YouTubers. I don't even got time. That's a fact. And everybody knows. And the same dude that he talked about came to my channel and everything before. So like that's just messy.
And how is he gonna have an opinion about somebody who I knew? That don't even make no damn sense. That's like QC. That's like if I told you, sat here and said how you and your mother relate to each other. How the fuck am I gonna have an opinion about that when that's your mother, or if that's your friend? What the fuck? That's like if I sat here and told you about one of your friends that I'd never met before in my life. How would that make any sense? Please, someone explain that to me. Exactly. Like, what the fuck?
If he wasn't trying to say me, then it's cool. But if he was trying to say that, that I definitely don't want him around because everybody know I don't do that. I don't do that messy stuff, and I don't watch YouTubers. I do my own thing, man. I got my own. If anything, my narrative is always different from everybody. So that's why people fuck with me because I don't say the same shit everybody else says. That's a fact.
Lisa Love, what you mean? You said so you don't believe no one at the party would do the same. What you mean? Like nobody would choke her out and try doing anything to her? I'm not saying that nobody would have tried doing it, but I don't think that they did. Not at that hotel.
I guess
They would have had.
I guess people don't understand like the angle we're going because we're just trying to talk because 1 minute we're saying her neck, 1 minute we saying her neck throat. Somebody said now it's choked out. Now it's like, damn, how many things do y'all want to put on this girl? God dang. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we be getting so far off from reality. Like we
For
just sit up
real.
here and say like fucking 50 different heinous things that could have happened to her. And you can't do all of that at once. Like that's crazy. And we just trying to speak on some big more logic shit because all the craziest things in the world has already been said. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be real, most of the crazy shit has already been put out there, man. The throat, the broomstick, the choked out, I mean, yeah, that shit just get crazy. I think people just get confused at a part where nobody's not saying that hey this and that can happen. It's just anybody that's been following the case, we realize that people have said so many different things that you would have to literally have no brain cells to believe all of this stuff is that happened to her. It's like everything, all of this shit can't go together. We can't put 20,000 narratives that happened to her at one time. Like Bill Murray, to everybody, like, damn, like you can't be just all over the place with this shit, man. Cause we was just somebody was just saying no, her throat was slit. And then
Yeah,
somebody
it
was
was.
saying, the broomstick. And then somebody was saying that, man, like it's just a lot of stuff. Like I'm just trying to make
Yes,
shit make sense because you gotta understand, like this shit it ain't just us watching this shit, man. We can't sound like we just ain't got no common sense and shit.
yes,
Like I'm
I
pretty
said
sure
it was an
everybody
open
understands
casket.
what we're trying to say.
It was an open. It was an open casket for like the first 30, 45 minutes, and then they closed it.
Yeah, somebody took pictures of it.
Yeah, fucking weirdos. Yes, I went to the funeral.
And like I said, I don't mind anybody's opinion, but I mean, you obviously know that this ain't a channel to where we just gossip about all these heinous things that they did to her, like we really know it happened. I'm not gonna sit up here and be like, yeah, what's the name did, and then they did this to her, and what's the name, and say everybody did. Like I don't understand how can you do that without, what I'm saying, not even like half the stuff that people are trying to say happened. Like I don't even think they could cover some shit like that up.
QC said, "Let me ask you a question. How do you figure Peas wasn't 30? Because I know Peas. What do you mean? Like I know him, and he wouldn't do no shit like that. That's not his character. He's not like that. So
I
that's
think
how
we
I
should
know."
start like a big poll, and because everybody thinks something. Have you noticed, like, everybody thinks a different person did something to her? Whether it was Zach TV slit her throat. It was that
Yeah,
piece.
like
They said killer got her in the hallway. Then now we also got Bill Murray. Some people saying Chief Keef and them was at the party. Like, I'm just trying to figure out, like, is there any logical thing that at least a couple of people
who the
agree
fuck
with?
said
It
Chief
seems like
Keef was
everybody
at the
believes
party?
something different happened to her.
Somebody really said Chief Keef was at the party? That's crazy.
Yeah, you never heard that?
Nah.
They was putting that on their life too. They was like, he was there.
Yeah, and I know, and Lil Durk and FBG Duck were there too, right?
I don't know.
That's
I did
crazy.
see somebody that said Duck knew Kanika or something like that. I ain't gonna lie. See, and shit, I know I can't make this up.
Nah,
My bad. My bad. Dang. My bad. This shit keep on. Oh, my
Duck,
computer is.
Duck and Kanika were not even from the same side of Chicago. Duck did not know Kanika. Kanika did not know Duck. I could guarantee you that.
Yeah, I know, man. And then also, okay, now also we can't forget that there were several different YouTubers that was blamed for her murder too that said did it. YouTubers.
Oh,
They even said straight drop like that. I ain't gonna say that. They said a whole bunch of different YouTubers was
oh,
there too.
Conscious, you just made a point, cause all right, QC Keno's piece, cause your whole life is cap. But Conscious, you
What
just brought up a good
Mike?
point, cause I
Oh
haven't
yeah,
seen
Mike.
nobody bring up Mike in a minute. Nobody has mentioned Mike's name, and I know Mike, and I forgot all about him, bro. That's crazy. He's a real shady dude, bro. Mike's a real shady dude. He could have been involved with it. He could have been involved with it along with the hotel. 'Cause that dude was real weird and shady.
Mm.
And QC, goodbye. Your whole life
Yeah,
is
Mike.
canceled.
Okay, Mike might remember the laws was looking for him in the beginning a lot, right? They had a whole bunch of little pictures of him in the
Yeah,
case file.
he had on all black and shit. Like that was weird, bro. He's weird. Mike was weird, bro. He was always weird. He was weird before that shit even happened. Everybody used to say he was weird. He was just a weird dude. And the autopsy, Latoya Sharice, the autopsy was a lie. They lied about that autopsy. That's why her mother wanted a whole nother one done on her own. Because they didn't even trust that autopsy. That medical examiner was paid like $27,000 to lie on that autopsy.
And see, and that's the thing. Like, I don't mind. I don't really mind no, like all these people opinions or whatever they think. But on the same hand, y'all, nobody can get in their feelings because we don't believe her throat was slit because everybody don't agree with my reasoning on some things either. But I'm not mad. You get what I'm saying? Like, you cannot have an opinion and get mad because people don't agree with it. That
For
makes
real.
sense. That's why it's called an opinion.
For real.
Unless you
Everybody was there.
unless you got some facts, and when you got a solid fact and people don't want to accept it, then you got a little more arguing room. But opinion is opinion. That means only you came up with that. That's how you feel.
And Platinum, Rico was not there that night. Rico didn't get out of jail until the day after. He got out on the 11th, the day after they found her body. And then he was killed like a month after that, some shit like that. I think ISIS is on point. She's the only one that's been like saying some respectful stuff and been on point, so she knows what she's talking about. I think.
Yeah,
Lisa
yeah.
Love too.
Look. This what I'm saying because my research goes off of knowledge and experience, and really, when you look at shit like this ain't the first time some shit like that happened. When ISIS said the whole investigation was bogus, of course it was, just like Kendrick Johnson's. They still cannot explain why they treated it like an accident. Now they saying it definitely wasn't an accident because they treated the investigation bogus from the jump. When they went in there to view Kanika's body, they didn't even have on the proper stuff to not contaminate it. So it would be a contaminated crime scene. So you couldn't even call it a crime scene. They're not supposed to walk in there with their regular shoes and touching stuff. And then think about it. Anytime they find somebody uh dead or anything, especially in a hotel freezer, they're supposed to approach it like a potential murder. That's what let me know that the shit was bogus because who told them that it was just a straight accident for them to treat it like that when they found her, especially the way they found her. Like, where does the accident come into play at? Because if you look at it, they didn't even treat that crime scene nothing like they treated like they knew for a fact it was a accident. Like they already had watched the footage when they came in there and handled that. It wasn't no investigators like walking around or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Walking the hotel floors and stuff like that. That's why I feel like the investigation was a little bogus. Now, the only thing that with Detective Delacova, he was hired on the side, and he did run into he did try to investigate a lot of narratives, but a lot of narratives were from from YouTubers and stuff, and they kind of got frustrated with that because they said that they had him running in circles and exhausting all his resources because he did get the call she was sold for $200, so they did take the audio and enhance it and heard that they was talking about a parking ticket. He was investigating that. He investigated all the dudes, all the guys. Some of them even met up with him in person. Like a lot of the narratives Like people were actually calling the detective and telling them what they seen on YouTube, and that kind of stopped Delacova a little bit. Like didn't necessarily just stop him, but he did say that he was tired of people calling in with like leads, like YouTube leads. Like he wanted some solid shit, man. 'Cause people was really bearing that, like being a fake witness, like saying that they watched a YouTube video and called the detective because his number was on the what's the name, and telling them like they know, like they've been there and stuff, and he did investigate the shit. So he got just filed. Like it's so crazy because if you look at the police report in his investigation, it's showing that he's investigating actual YouTube narrative. Like because if you watch it, like he said, he got a call that she was sold for $200. So he was investigating that, and then he got a call about the guys and some other stuff. This is all like different stuff that people put on YouTube and shit. I was like, damn. He was like that's the crazy thing is, which is sad. That's the only kind of leads that he was getting. You know what I'm saying? That either can mean one or two things. Is because it wasn't whatever happened. It wasn't out there like everybody was on conspiracy against her because somebody would have talked. So whoever did that had a little like a little money, a little, you know what I'm saying, muscle power to keep that shit under the mud because the case got so big that you would think that shit everybody would be busted by now. Cause a lot of people can't hold water, man. They just can't. Somebody look at somebody. If somebody had information about this case that was real, it would make them famous. You know what I'm saying? And I believe they'll come out the woodworks and say something just to be famous. At least they will be anonymous and give some real shit that would make this case open back up and find out the truth just because of the fact of how big the case is. See, because look, if let me ask you a question. If y'all think everybody else is chasing clout that wasn't there, why wouldn't somebody that knows something chase some clout for real? Because they gonna be famous.
Erica G, I met her through my boy's cousin dated one of her friends, and that's how I met her. She came around and we clicked after that. I had said that already, but you weren't in here, I don't think.
Oh yeah. They did. Yeah, somebody did report the help me thing, and they investigated that too. They investigated that, and they had the enhanced audio. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, but see that's what I'm saying. Like when you think about it, that doesn't make any sense because if the help me was real, then every other narrative that we're saying would be fake because it's too many narratives of something happening to her outside or before the party. So now you're saying she was in the party screaming help me, but I thought she got a throat slit in the car before the party. And I thought, you see what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm trying to put together.
Yeah,
At
people
least
were
one
saying
thing that
she
makes
got her
sense.
throat slit. People were saying she got her throat slit in the bathroom when Monifa was doing her live in the bathroom. That when she turned around, that somebody slit her throat. Like none of that shit is real, and I don't think she said "help me" in the party. That was just a part of the music. People are just tripping because nobody in that party would sit there and rape somebody in front of somebody. I know the people at that party, and they wouldn't just stand there and let a fucking rape go on in the middle of a party. You could hear
Yeah,
the
and
dude not
Kanika's
when
cousin
they
was in there
said she
too.
was in that live video that Ty did. People are saying she was fighting or this is what's happening. The dude literally knocked on the door and everybody shut up. You couldn't hear nothing because when the dude knocked on the door to tell them to be quiet, everybody stopped. Everybody was quiet. So what? They just stopped fighting her when the dude knocked on the door? Like that don't make no sense. Nothing was happening to her, bro. She was just standing there. You could see her standing there in the live. She
Yeah,
was
and
fine.
then another thing that people keep failing to realize that Kanika's cousin was in there. That's a fact. He is on the police report. Miss Teresa said it too, and he the one that said Monifa was like meet me in there. She said he told her he don't like shit. Why you telling me that's my motherfucking cousin? I don't care. people don't understand. Like, I don't know why she told him neat neat in there like that, but she like people were saying that. Well, no, that's because it's confirmed by Miss Teresa and the police. Her cousin was in there. He came a little bit later, but when he came, she was in there.
I'm not saying that I know
And I
everything
don't think
about
Miss
her.
Teresa would have to lie about that.
Like, just because I know her doesn't mean that I know everything about the damn case. Like, what the fuck? I wasn't there.
You a real love for some reason.
Yeah, like just because I knew her doesn't mean I'm gonna know everything that happened, bro. And doesn't mean I'm gonna know everybody at the party. Doesn't mean I'm gonna know everything. Like I know what I know. I have my suspicions on what happened, and just like everybody else. Only difference is that I knew her. That's the only difference.
Yeah, no, that's why I just said, at least love. I said that he wasn't there when he first got there, but he said he got there, she was there. Later, Kanika was in there. She was fine. Neek, Monifa said Neek in there, and he said, I showed that. Miss Teresa said it. He said, so I know that's my motherfucking cousin. He went in there. She was there, and she was fine. And that's later in the party. That's what I'm trying to say. Like that's exactly what I just said. I was like, yeah, he was her cousin came. He didn't come in the beginning of the party because he ain't like friends like that with them. He came with like a lot of the party goers himself. So yeah, he wasn't there in the beginning, but he came there and she was there later. And she wasn't beat up. She wasn't choked out. Her neck wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Because that's her cousin. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
really, you just said some truth that I mean, you really just said that some truth that, and that's exactly what I just said though. But think about what you just said.
yeah, exactly. But all I know is my phone's about to die. But I appreciate everybody who's on here who was respectful and asked questions and anybody whenever this dude goes live, I'm gonna come up here and show this dude some love and support his channel as much as I can. So I'll be on
Already,
here
man.
again.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Like I said, shit. I really wanted to just chop it up, especially about the new stuff that people trying to link Zach to, but not too much
Yeah.
about going into all the old narratives again and shit like that. But
Shit,
I
we could
understand
call
that.
this.
I understand everybody wants to know what happened exactly to her, but I
Shit, we
just
could call
know.
this part two.
Mhm. I understand everybody wants to know, like, but if you look into it, even like even in investigate that's not like how they can't. That's not how they investigate a crime. Like in the first 48, whenever you see them questioning people, they're not gonna sit here and listen to 1,000 nerds. Like they have to find one solid thing and move with. And I understand that's why Delacova was saying like they were getting thrown in circles because you got 1 minute somebody says this calls in, the next minute somebody says this calls in. It's like they trying to find one something solid to go after, and it's kind of hard when it's just so many narratives of what happened to her out there. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. It's so many. It's just a lot of narratives, which
Facts.
that should make your head hurt.
There's so many different opinions and shit, and nobody's ever gonna know what happened until the truth actually comes out, which may never be, or it might come out. So, as long as people keep doing what they're doing and going hard for her, and seeing these new details and making these videos, hopefully we could get something and get something going and hopefully get the case reopened again because it is possible and maybe we could get some type of justice for her. But until
Yeah.
then, just keep doing your thing, bro. You be making some good videos about her, and I respect it. So keep doing your thing, and I'll be on here again, definitely.
All right, yeah, man. I appreciate it, man. And shout out to everybody in the chat too. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't a battle of who knows because you ain't never seen a discussion where everybody agrees to the same thing. I feel like that's almost impossible in life for everybody to agree. But I don't think it's hard for everybody to use knowledge and common sense to try to come up with something with some reasonable information. You know what I'm saying? That's why I like to have the little talks because I feel like we can all because the more we put our heads together, the more we gonna catch something. You know what I'm saying? For real. The more people be reasonable and actually say some things that that is very valid to the case. The littlest things can be the biggest things that actually make the truth come out. You know what I'm saying? That be the thing. The littlest things be the biggest things that'll make the truth come out. So, you know what I'm saying? We all looking at the same way. We all looking at this case and shit. I don't know, man. I feel like with the case that Miss Teresa got, I'm just waiting on what she was saying because remember she said it's some stuff that's gonna come out that's gonna pop that's gonna blow y'all minds, and I'm really trying to see what you know what I'm saying. What does she mean? Because like I say, if anybody knows something, a little bit something that we wouldn't know is her. She would know. She would be the first person that they would come to. They're not gonna go to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna come to Miss Teresa. So once this case that she got going on is wrapped up and shit, I believe it's gonna be a little more information come out, and people might like it, people might not like it, but shit, it is what it is. Yeah, even the ones close. Yeah, that's what I say. But like I say, Miss Teresa, she basically said she knows something. Like she didn't heard, like she didn't found out. You know what I'm saying? She said some information. She said, but right now she can't talk about it. It's open. It's open. That part of the case, as far as hers is open. So she can't really, what I'm saying, say shit, what I'm saying? And I understand that. That's just like they even like even if you get in a car wreck, they tell you don't go on Facebook and shit and show the wreck and all that because that can mess up because the other people can see that shit and that can mess it up. But she definitely knows something, man. She definitely knows something. And she been real quiet lately, so they let you know that the case is getting to that point. You know what I'm saying? The last thing I seen, it was her and a whole bunch of the little babies and stuff. They was outside the courtroom, and she was acting like she was happy with how it's going and everything. So I was like, damn. So it's really going on. The case that what I'm saying, the civil suit and all that is really going on right now. So you know what I'm saying, y'all stay tuned. But like anybody that that got some that that's really that got some the info or whatever, I'm always willing to listen to it, but like I said, I just don't listen to other like YouTubers stuff like that because what I'm saying, I'm not like on that shit. Like that's just not how it moves, you know what I'm saying? I don't even really watch YouTubers like that. So anything, you know what I'm saying, any information that somebody got, man, especially if it's some solid shit and not just something that's gonna bring it back to the rabbit hole. That shit's always welcome, man. Your opinion's always welcome, man. You know how we do it over here, man. For real. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat, though. I ain't gonna lie. I'm finna get up off this thing, give me something to eat, man. Get my day started, you know what I'm saying? Get to this money, man, you know what I'm saying? But I'll be back on this, man. I got something lined up for y'all that's gonna be pretty good too on my next live. So I might not do that today because I really was gonna just go live for like an hour, but shit, I'm gonna have to get up off here, man. Y'all be easy, man. It's a real Boss TV.